Live from a spacecraft buried in the hills of La Crosse, Wisconsin, it's the Grandma's Virginity Podcast, episode 16, Four Loko Spectacular. In this week's show, everybody's favorite flavored malt liquor energy drink is enjoyed by all.
I cannot drink another sip of it.
Jackie, it's the Four Loko show!
Jackie,
I
Four
think it
Loko.
paralyzed the left side of my body. I'm not joking you.
Mumblecore superstar Kent Osborne answers burning questions about being a television host, writing Spongebob Squarepants, and of course...
Have you had a threesome?
Ooh, good.
Yes.
And on the Abed update, Abed tells us about his new living situation.
Why are you taking your shirt off? I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my God, are you watching a porno?
Plus, Mr. Scoops, listener email, and a whole little bit more. Tune in your hearing aids and pop a cap of Four Loko, cause we're going off to the stars, brah.
All right, welcome to episode number 16 of the Grandma's Virginity Podcast.
I thought it was 17.
Whoa! Episode 16! It's a sweet 16 Four Loko episode. I'm your host, Justin Roiland. With me, as always, is Ryan Ridley.
Hello.
And Jackie Buscarino.
Hello.
And
So this episode is sponsored by...
Four Loko. Yeah.
So quiet.
I bought it out the corner store. How much? $3 is what came to my total. I'm going loco, but I'm loco. I'm loco, but I'm loco. I'm going loco, but I'm loco.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm drinking cranberry lemonade flavored Four Loko.
So we all have our Four Locos in front of us. We're gonna crack them open, drink them up during the show today.
There's malt liquor.
Yeah, yo!
Mine's lemonade.
12% alcohol. All right.
God, that is gross.
Yeah, it doesn't taste
Oh.
very good, does it?
Horrifying. Horrible.
I've
Whoa.
already had something great.
Okay.
Oh, that is bad. Oh my God. Oh, they're not kidding around.
Well, lemon's not that bad.
Ooh. It really does taste like you just brushed your teeth and drank some soda.
Gasoline.
Oh my God. Okay.
Jackie, you're confused, I noticed. What did
I
you say?
know.
What did
Justin
you say?
said sweet 16.
Yeah,
That was
but-
last week.
Oh, Jackie.
What's so funny?
Well, this is just a testament to how little Jackie follows the inner workings of the show. Jackie,
It never
we
got done?
No, but
threw
it
it
is
out.
our
Terrible.
fault. It is our fault.
It was awful.
We
Yeah.
threw it out. We threw out. the-
Okay, everybody. So last week, as you know, we didn't do an episode, but it isn't because we took another break. We actually did record an episode 16 last week. Upon review, we thought it sucked.
What were some of the
pretty
topics
bad.
last week? I don't remember.
They were very forgettable.
Whatever. We talked about how we went to the Justin's party and smoked salvia. I mean, I didn't
Oh.
smoke salvia, and you didn't, but other
That wasn't
people did.
interesting?
I didn't
the salvia
either.
bit wasn't?
See, Jackie, and this is what I told Justin earlier. This is why I've realized you have no idea what makes a good show or a bad show. You just
I never said I did. I never said I did. So, good for you.
No, but you said after last week, you're like, that was pretty good.
I say that after every episode because Justin's the naysayer and I say it's all right. And
So
then,
you just say that. You don't ever have a sense of what makes a good or a bad show.
No, because I feel like when I'm here, everything just feels like talking, like conversational
You
talking.
don't recognize the difference between when something is interesting and compelling.
It all is boring to me.
Well, last episode was extra boring. Trust me. Trust me.
Baby, it was bad.
Me and Justin made an executive decision.
Yeah, it was bad. Listen, we're gonna just skip a week before we let our fans or force our fans to listen to that bad of an episode.
Yeah, we'd
That
rather,
was-
because that's how much we care.
Yeah, it's because
Wow.
we care.
Now I kind of want to hear it.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone at home does too.
It's not even like it was bad. It was just boring.
Yeah,
it was just nothing really happened.
It was a little boring. It was a little long and the boring
Tooth.
too.
Maybe that's what's happening to us, though.
We're getting older.
Yeah, and we've peaked, and now it's it. That's
That's
it.
what I'm all
we're-
worried about.
We'll be okay.
All right. Hopefully.
So
I don't know.
let's
So now we're gonna try to spruce it up.
Yeah.
We're
We've
gonna
got
try to
gimmicks and stunts.
keep it hot with our. Is
We're
it Four
drinking Four
Loko?
Loko.
We're drinking Four Loko.
Yeah.
I'm already on my third sip.
I don't know if I can manage a second sip.
We'll just be slurping on these the whole show.
Okay, we'll
won't
see what
we?
happens.
Oh, and also every guest on the show tonight will also have a can of Four Loko.
We've got a jam-packed, guest-filled show tonight. Maybe that'll help too.
Yeah, that'll help us out. So Ryan, Jackie, any short, concise?
Now I'm afraid. Any stories I share are
beginning,
gonna be
middle,
boring.
and end things that have happened to you at all this last couple weeks or week, I guess.
Well, let's start with you, Jackie.
Nope.
All right,
Well,
nothing at all, huh?
well, how's your drinking been going?
Oh, I stopped that.
Oh,
I was getting too many headaches.
Good work.
Yeah.
Maybe you weren't drinking enough water.
Oh, exactly.
you didn't bottom out. You just
Nope,
had
I just
some
stopped.
headaches.
I'm always like that.
Jackie, you need to drink more agua dulce.
You're
No,
always
I need to drink more Quattro Crazy,
AKA.
aka Four Loko.
Four Loko.
For crazies.
By the way, the loco is spelled with a K, Loko. For those
Isn't that
of
how you spell loco?
No, it's Loco, like El Pollo Loco with a C.
Oh, I
So
always thought it
how's
had a K.
unemployment going?
Haven't gotten a check
Are you worried?
in a month.
Are you
I have
nervous? Are you have holes in your socks yet, like me?
No, I mean I am nervous, but haven't received one goddamn check.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What do you do with your day?
Work on the house. This is boring. If you thought last week was bad, I don't know why you're interviewing me.
Jack, have you started to look for work yet?
No, I need to.
What are you gonna do? Starbucks?
I hope so. I mean, that's kind of aiming high, Ryan.
Street.
Are you gonna get
walker?
loco for them locos?
Streetwalker.
Uh-huh.
Well, you said I was serviceably attractive, so I mean, could
Yeah.
probably make a lot of money.
But that's a notch or two above your average streetwalker
Yeah,
Oh,
on
good.
Hollywood Boulevard.
yeah. You'll clean up, and you could be your own pimp
Yeah, that's a good idea.
'cause you're pretty tough.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to start getting serious about looking for work, but
Ugh.
And how's your relationship?
oh, it's wonderful.
Okay. Well, you're boring.
Mm-hmm.
Justin?
All right. Me or you?
Yeah,
I've been busy.
you've been saying, because Justin's been going out a lot lately.
Where
'cause
have you
he's-
been going?
Oh, he's a busy beaver.
You know, I just been doing some stuff
you mean like going
around
to
the
the
city.
bar?
No, I mean I did go and hang out with my friend Derek Waters.
Former guest of the show, episode 7.
Hung out with him. We didn't do anything magical. We went and ate dinner somewhere, and then we just walked
Ooh.
up Hollywood Boulevard
Compelling.
and sort of had that that lovely stroll that's laced with like you're afraid you might get killed. You know what I mean? Like so then we went back to his apartment and we just watched skate videos. Get Gnarly. His friends from Baltimore, Maryland shoot skate videos and they're called Get Gnarly.
When I called Justin that night, I was
pretty good.
I was feeling a little jealous, and I was like, what? 'Cause
Why?
I was out,
Again?
Well, just because I was like, had that feeling of like Justin's in Hollywood. Justin's like left his house. Like, what fun is being had? He's with Derek Waters.
You
Oh
felt,
my
and you
god!
felt like you should be invited too.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah. And I
right?
was, and then I
God,
found out what they did, and I was like, oh, thank God, I
still
dodged
would
a
have
bullet.
gone.
No, I could have if
Hey,
I really wanted
I'll have
to.
you know, we had a good time.
Where'd you guys
Watching
eat?
skate videos.
Trust me, they're fucking great.
Are they like violent ones? You
They're
know what I
just
mean, where
a
they
lot
crack
of
their
they're just
bones?
dudes fucking around, getting in trouble, hurting themselves, and then landing a couple tricks. It was good.
Very cool.
Well, I went to a party.
Hey, wait
oh,
a minute.
See, Justin wasn't done, Ryan.
done,
You're only
Ryan.
asking
Sorry.
us again what we did to
Jeez.
get to yourself.
Wow, Ryan. Yeah, he's like, let's blow through these two.
Yeah.
It's been
All right, well, come on. We can't lose another episode 16.
All
to
right,
boring,
here's-
going
Oh,
nowhere.
I forgot it was my
stories.
birthday. Thanks, you guys.
shit.
Oh,
yeah,
happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank
Jackie's
you very much.
42.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
When was it?
September 11th.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Your
Same,
birthday's
same
on
day
your
as my
birthday's
dad's
on
birthday.
9/11. Are you serious?
My dad's birthday too.
All right, well, your dad's not on the show. This is a
Yeah,
discovery
so
for me.
that
Can't
was
we just
kind
go
of an
with it?
important thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So your birthday's on 9/11.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's incredible.
So let me ask you first, how was your birthday?
I was boring. I didn't do anything.
Did you go out with your daddy?
Did you
No,
get all?
I did
you get-
nothing.
what'd you get?
I got no presents.
What
I'm
did-
not joking you. I got nothing.
Not even from your boyfriend?
Not even from
No.
Osama bin Laden?
No.
A special birthday message?
Nope.
Jesus.
I know. Every year they get worse and worse.
Wait, your
now. I just don't
boyfriend
even
didn't take
care.
you out to dinner?
He's working like 12-hour days, 6 days a week.
Did you do anything? I mean, come on.
I did nothing. I
no,
swear
didn't
to God.
he like? Did he come?
He said, "Happy birthday! I have to go to bed."
No birthday sex? Even?
No, gross. I don't do that.
What?
Have
Okay.
sex
I'm a
on your
virgin.
birthday? Oh.
Oh.
Well, so can I ask you something? I swear to God, listeners, and this is why I didn't know to wish you happy birthday. I didn't know when your birthday was. So I'm finding this out all in real time. Your birthday's on 9/11. What was it like in 2001?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'll never forget it.
Well, none of us
Never.
will, but what was your birthday
I remember I was
experience?
working at Nickelodeon, and
On SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, on SpongeBob as a PA,
Mhm.
and my dad called and said, "Jackie, there is some bad news happening in New York." And I was like, okay, because I didn't have TV then either.
Dad's father is a master of understatement.
And then I'm like, what happened? He's like, well, and then he was telling me what was happening, but I didn't understand the
Like,
the
look,
scale
Dad, I
of
gotta
it.
go.
I didn't know what the Twin Towers were. I had never been to
The
New
twin
York.
who? I gotta go. I'm working.
And anyways, he said you really shouldn't be traveling, down into the city. And I was like, well, what else am I gonna do? I don't know. Are people showing up to work? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't have TV. I didn't understand the magnitude of what was
Not much
happening.
has changed.
So I drove into work, and there were
I
some
gotta
people
go help
there.
somebody draw Squidward.
And it was cute. They had planned something for my birthday, which was just like dress up like Jackie Day, and actually a few people that came to work showed up dressed like me. But then it was like awkward, and then like we were watching the news and like
And there's a bunch of like weird Jackie clones sitting around.
yeah, and
Crying.
then they're like, okay, well maybe we should just go home. And then my friends Bill and Carl, then they took me out and like we ate at a restaurant and like walked around at a thrift store, and then I went home.
Started cracking jokes.
It was bizarre. It was just bizarre.
Were they trying to strike a balance between like giving you a good birthday but also appreciating the gravity of September 11th?
Sure. I think that day, everyone here like that I knew was just sort of in a fog, not really understanding, like I said, the magnitude of what was happening. So that was it.
Wow.
But that probably doesn't make for good radio.
No.
Go ahead, Justin. Back to you.
well-
Thanks for and listeners. Neither of these dipshits wished me a happy birthday.
I didn't know
and
your
Justin
birthday.
knows when my birthday
Yeah,
is.
I didn't know.
I had forgotten. I was
well,
tired.
now I'll
know.
never forget.
Ryan, tell us about your party you went to that you mentioned.
Oh, I went to a
been
party.
dying to tell us about.
I went to a party at a screenwriter's house.
What screenwriter?
I don't know if I should say his name.
What movies did he write?
I think that will be just as bad as saying his name.
Did he write a movie called starring
Stop it, Justin.
Why can't you say who it is?
Okay, I went to a screen. It was a party at a screen because I want to talk about it, and I feel bad if you ever heard it.
Oh, he listens.
What?
He's a loyal listener.
Really?
No.
God, I went to. Okay, we'll determine and edit and post if we're gonna keep this. Okay, the screenwriter's name. We went to this party at the house of
Avail
screenwriter
repute.
Daniel Waters, who wrote Heathers, and he wrote
Doesn't somebody you know live in the back house? Or
yeah,
something?
somebody Abed's
Oh, right,
crazy
okay. Yeah.
girlfriend. I don't know.
Platonic friend.
Yeah. So he wrote Batman Returns and Demolition Man and Adventures of Ford Fairlane and Hudson Hawk. And I actually like all those movies, and I always want to meet him. So when I found out Abed like had some relationship with him, I was like, dude, I want to meet this guy. So when he told me he was going to a party at his house Saturday night, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And I went there, and it was at his house is a huge mansion. I don't know if you call it a mansion. Fucking the biggest, craziest Hollywood house I've ever been into. And it's the house Orson Welles supposedly lived in when he died.
Wow.
And on top of that, they had a temporary tape outline on the floor of a body, and it said Orson Welles died here.
Wait a second. I thought Orson Welles died in the attic of a friend's house.
I don't know. Maybe
Wait
this
a minute.
was-
I heard Orson Welles died in a ditch. Wait a
I
second.
don't
Orson
know.
Welles died in Nam.
Wait a minute.
I
I heard
don't-
Orson Welles
don't
died
know.
in
I
a
don't know about
treehouse.
this. I don't know about this.
I
Well,
heard
why don't
Orson
you
Welles.
fact check me, Jackie?
Okay, I think I will.
Why don't you get on mic, Jackie?
Okay, I will.
All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
So
Ryan.
anyway, let's just for now, for the sake of having an interesting story, pretend.
Make up lies?
No, I'm not making up lies. Someone, if anything, made up a lie to me. Hold on there.
Whoa. Hello?
Four Loko
I'm
makes
gonna,
me
I'm gonna
angry.
answer it. Hello?
Hello, it's me, Orson Welles.
No, you gotta make him sound deep and
I
fat.
died.
Don't tell Orson Welles how to sound.
I didn't even die. See ya. Gotta go. Bye.
Well, anyway, so this is where Orson Welles took a nap one day, I guess. And there's a tape outline of it.
The old dirt nap, as they call it, Jackie.
I know. Well,
hold
I
on.
think
Gotta
this
take
is-
a sip of
Four
Four
Loko.
There should be a noise for it.
Yeah,
like
here,
like
okay.
on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
How
Whenever
about
you
that?
say the
Come up with
magic
the
word.
Four Loko.
Okay, here,
sound.
I've got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about like a lightning bolt?
I wish I had the sound of someone puking. Oh, I do. Where is
Yeah.
that?
Okay. So
Why not?
at this party, it was like a
There we
party.
go.
It was like a party that like if I was a kid and I was growing up in Michigan, I never came to Los Angeles, and I imagined what a Hollywood party would be like. It'd be like this. Like everybody was really cool looking. Everybody was on mushrooms and ecstasy. Like literally, people are dealing ecstasy right in front of me. There's literally a girl running around without a top on, going, let's get in the fucking pool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And where was I, Ryan? Why didn't I get a call? Why didn't you immediately pick up your phone
you
and
dissed
call
him
me?
on your skateboarding.
Because Justin, earlier that night,
Because you don't think about other
no,
people.
Oh my
You're
god,
very selfish.
Are you kidding me? That is the pot calling the motherfucking kettle black. Earlier that night, I called you to come out,
Okay.
and you said no.
Let me respond. Hey, we're going to sit around and watch cartoons. Do you want to come out? Nah, I'm kind of tired.
No, I said we're gonna go to a
No,
bar.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, so he lied.
What?
Well, whatever. You didn't tell me
He
you were.
lied.
Excuse me. I didn't hear. We're going to the house that Orson Welles died.
Justin,
Welles died
I
in.
didn't know that we were going at that
My
point.
point
in the night.
being, the second you step foot, hand on your phone. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, get the fuck over here. I'm in the house Orson Welles died in. There's a whole bunch of fucking lunatics running around. Hurry! Hurry! I would have been there.
No,
Probably not.
I disagree.
Wouldn't have come.
Me and
but-
Abed discussed this today. If I call you early in the night, you make a decision. You go, do I want what's behind door number 1 or door number 2? Door number 2 is fucking your same old
unknown.
shit staying at your
Oh.
house. Door number 1 is a night with Ryan.
Oh, well.
Which,
yeah.
yes, could very well and statistically usually does lead
Staying
to
home,
staying
playing
at home
Metroid.
watching cartoons. But that night, it led to going to Orson Welles' house.
All right, okay. Did anything happen there? Did
So
you
you
get laid? Did you do
No.
some drugs?
No, nothing.
No.
I'm sure nothing happened.
Did you?
I sat judging everyone else for having fun.
Were
Well-
there any cute girls there?
I sat judging everyone else for living their life and seizing the moment, while I sat there and ate cold chicken enchilada and talked to Mike about
life.
yeah.
Well, that was the worst story of the 3, and I think the audience will agree with me there.
Yeah, and you only brought it up just to be a name dropper, and then it just turned into nothing.
Nothing.
Sorry.
So,
Well, why don't we have our audience vote on Facebook?
Audience
Who
vote?
had the worst?
start a new
story?
discussion thread? There's a little discussion tab up top. Click that, start a new discussion, and tell us which one you like the best of those 3 stories.
That's
what we've been up to.
Let's see what are the options? It's is it Jackie's 9/11 birthday?
Woo! Come on, everybody.
Where she didn't have sex with her boyfriend or get any presents.
That's pretty good.
Is it Justin going to dinner with Derek Waters and then going home and watching skate videos?
Yeah, that's cool.
Or is it Ryan going to a party at Orson Welles' house, seeing where he died, seeing a naked woman on coke and ecstasy and mushrooms running around the party without a shirt, screaming for everybody to get in the pool?
And remember, listeners, braggarts shouldn't get any points.
I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you how my life is, man.
Yeah, but you think it's cool. You
Yeah.
think it's bitchin'.
Yeah, and it's just a bunch of hull pucky.
It's a bunch of crap.
All right.
All right, well, I'm going to have a sip of my Four Loko.
I guess I will too, but I don't really like it.
So, Justin, why is today Four Loko Day?
Ugh.
Well, that's the
God.
next segment, Ryan.
Okay.
That is the maltiest of malt liquor that I have ever drank.
Well, let me start my Four Loko segment.
Okay.
All right, everybody. This is a part of the Four Loko episode 16, I mean, where we're going to talk about Four Loko.
No one can tell that we're dancing,
Alcohol.
but I am.
I'm dancing too.
Okay, so that was a little clip from the GWOP gang, GWOP gang from Ohio, I think Columbus, Ohio.
Shout out.
Anyway, so here's the thing. My friend Stephen Chun, who coincidentally did our episode art last episode, very brilliant artist and
Not
friend
really
of mine.
Coincidence, but okay.
Coincidentally, it so happened to turn me on to this the GWOP gang's little music rap song they did about Four Loko. I found it quite amusing. I listened to it many times, laughed. I marveled at the idea of these delightful young boys and their admiration for an alcoholic malt beverage that would bring them to write a rap song. So they just love this stuff so much. It's like this innocent, pure thing that just you don't see that often, you know?
they love, it's their embrace for something, true passion, and they had to express it in song.
Hey, I wonder if they get Four Loko like, for a year for free.
No,
or
well,
what do they get?
I don't know, but
Justin?
let me continue because I'm gonna go down that line of thought.
Oh, okay.
So I watched this first one a few times. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. These guys are great. I email them. I want to book them on the show. We'll probably have them soon. Not even kidding. They responded, but it
Okay.
was okay.
We'll
Anyways,
see.
but then all of a sudden, after about maybe the 10th time of watching this, I noticed on the sidebar, what's this? Four Loko official music video? Is this different? Okay, let me see what's this. So I checked this out.
Who sings this one?
Young Doobie.
Whoa.
It's called Four Loko.
And
give
what's
it a
the
listen
Guapo
here.
Brothers one's called?
Four Loko.
Competition.
Here we go. Get ready. Here it goes.
I like the other one better. Way better.
Me too. Okay, you get the idea. So then, upon further
That's my water.
research, I discover another Four Loko song.
Ooh, I like this one.
Okay, so
Can anybody make a Four Lokos music video?
What is the
Or
deal
song?
with all these Four Loko
Yeah,
videos?
what is the deal
We
with
should
these
do
Four
one.
Loko
Yeah.
videos? So I wonder, like, seriously, it's a mystery to me. Is this just a weird collective unconscious? These guys just love Four Loko so much that they're writing songs, or did maybe Four Loko slip these nobody rappers some money?
Yes.
You think
I don't
so?
even think they slipped him any
I mean,
money.
it's a
just,
very
here's a
cynical.
chance.
It's a very cynical way to look
Ah.
at it. But because why would they pick these rappers? They're not famous.
Well, they can't afford big names.
But even so, why these guys? There's no I did research. There was no contest. There was nothing that was publicized that like rappers would have like come to and submitted things for.
Mm-hmm. You went to fourloko.com. You
Nothing.
couldn't find
I
any
googled
record
it.
of
Four
a-
Loko contest, rap contest. There's nothing. There's
Okay.
nothing.
Is there any
Wow.
way we can do a song?
Yeah, of course we're going to. But
Okay,
our
good.
hook is going to be like how shitty it is and like how it makes you puke and like it gets you fucked up, so fucked up and shit.
This is like Justin's Watergate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious, like, what's going on with this Four Loko stuff? Like, I mean, look, we're drinking it right now. It's
Yeah.
disgusting, but I do feel pretty good.
One of the things in the original rap song, the one that you like the best, listening to it, I noticed one of the themes was emphasizing the price of it.
Yeah,
$3 was my total.
yeah. Well, the MSRP is two
You know,
$2.50
they need
to
to
$3.
lower. They need to lower the price because you can get a 40 for under 2.
Yeah, but it doesn't fuck you up like Four Loko.
That's not true. You can get malt liquor that's
Wait,
under
you
$2.
hear it?
Yeah.
$3 is a total.
Okay, so whatever. I don't know what the story is with it. I don't know what the official tale is. That's why we need to talk to these guys.
Who makes it and
Who's the parent company?
There isn't one. I believe this is the company.
yeah, you're right.
If you go to their
Made
website,
in Wisconsin. Give me a break.
What do you mean give you a
Yeah,
break?
what's
Because
that?
it's supposed to be this sort of gangsta
Jackie.
drink,
come on, drink up.
and it's
Jackie's
made
not
in,
been
it's
drinking
made
yet.
in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
That's
So?
gangster, dude.
Yeah.
Give me a
Jackie, drink up. Come on. This is a Four Loko episode. Yo.
I don't like it.
Yeah, well, none of us like it. That's
I
not
like
the point.
grape one better. I already said that.
There is not grape
Yes,
flavor.
there
No, there's
is.
not.
I've had it.
Have not, Jackie. You don't even know about this shit.
Premium malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors, guarana, taurine, caffeine,
It's got good stuff for
and
you.
Yeah.
FD&C.
Let me tell you what
Red
this
number 40.
This shit has 12% alcohol, 24 ounces, tall can, and it has the equivalent of 2 Red Bulls.
No, I think that our listeners and fans of Four Loko need to be aware that Four Loko is made in La Crosse, Wisconsin, which is all whitey whites, from what I can tell.
What does this have
They're
to do?
trying to make this drink look like I said, like it's a gangster.
Well, I'm
Please,
buying it.
This is what's on their calendar.
You're
This one's
making
kind
this
of good.
about
Suicide
race.
Prevention Summit. That's kind of cool.
That's on their calendar?
Midwest Banjo Jamboree.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is La Crosse,
Oh,
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Four Loko.
Alzheimer's
yeah.
Association
Oh, yeah.
Memory Walk.
Four Loko Day.
Flying
Fair.
Okay,
Karamazov.
can Jackie, you're totally hijacking my segment.
No,
here.
I'm not. I'm
Yes,
just
you
saying
are.
they're.
Now for the next part of the Four Loko segment. This is the next part of the Four Loko segment, Jackie.
Is there 4 segments to the
Well,
Four
4 teens
Loko?
in White Plains are hospitalized, and police say it's all because of a beverage that looks like an energy drink. News 12's Lydia Weekeye has
It
more.
tastes like
Come.
kerosene.
It looks like an energy drink. It even kind of tastes like one. Cops and kids say just one can of Four Loko can make you do some crazy things.
I've seen people who will have half of it and they're gone. So a full one, you're way gone.
That's because just one can has an alcohol content of 12%. The average mixed drink or beer has about 5%.
Oh my God,
Morgan
Justin.
Rowland has never even had a sip of it because she's only 19 and she's diabetic. But she's seen firsthand the effects.
So let's interview
it can
her.
have.
I've seen a man get very drunk off of one.
Of course, he was only 2 feet high. His name was Vern Troyer.
But
not
my
PCP.
friends, they seem to love it.
So far, 4 kids in White Plains have been hospitalized with alcohol poisoning, and police commissioner
With
David
taurine
Jones says the
poisoning.
number
From only 2
could be much
sips.
higher.
Certainly, we think that there's a lot more. They make fun of it. They call it Coke in a can. And again, it's a
Coke, like
dangerous
cocaine?
game because
Yeah.
what they're doing is they're chugging it.
Well,
Coke in a
why
can because
Coca-Cola? It
police
makes
say
no
Four
sense.
Loko is also packed with an insane amount of caffeine and sugar in addition to the alcohol. So kids are getting
Damn,
violently
girl.
ill.
It is scary. We had to call the ambulance for a friend of mine.
What's even more scary is you can
Is that I'm
buy
holding
this
it right
anywhere,
here,
and in some
and I'm
stores, it's not even
freaked out.
listed in the beer section. What would you think if I told you this has twice the alcohol
Nah,
in beer?
bitch.
Yeah, that would shock me, actually. It looks like an energy drink. Probably
He's not alone. Most people we spoke to had no idea.
They
it's
couldn't see the
actually
giant
liquor.
12% alcohol words.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing
right
that doesn't
across
make
the
any
top.
sense.
Yeah.
It's not like people are going in and accidentally buying this. If they pick it up and they take it to someone, they're going to get carded.
Of course.
And
Just
so
like
what's
I
the
did
problem?
today. Well, you know, they're just
all
trying
they
to
did was give
sensationalize.
it great advertisement,
Yeah,
free
do-
advertisement.
This
and
is
all
why
the teenagers went out and bought it.
I feel like there's a greater power at work here because this is clearly a fluff piece. There's no like this whole news story is like you said. It's because it looks a lot like an energy drink.
Oh, it's so vile tasting.
It's really
I can't.
gross.
I cannot drink another sip of it.
Jackie,
I can't.
it's the Four Loko show.
Oh, Jackie,
I
Four
think it
Loko.
paralyzed the left side of my body. I'm not joking
Jackie.
you.
Jackie.
My arm and my leg fell asleep. When are we gonna videotape the show?
Right now. Secret cameras are installed all around the studio.
Whoa!
Jackie, Four Loko gave us $100 and bought me 12 pairs of socks.
The best part about this is watching how Ryan has no rhythm when he's trying to do it.
I got rhythm.
Look, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
This isn't good dancing.
Yo, I'm drinking Four Loko. I toot it in my mouth and I swallow it down my mouth hole.
4 sips of Four Loko gives me lots of rhythm.
One little sip makes me so fucked up I rape my fucking grandma. I don't know. I want to do my own verse on this song. I think the Guap gang should let me.
They will. They will.
Four Loko featuring Justin Roiland.
Did you say that the guac, like guacamole,
No,
or guac?
GWOP. Let's all see if we can guess what that stands for. I have no idea. I'm gonna say
GWOP?
gangsters without
Prejudice.
or gangsters without
Pussies.
I don't know. But that's my
gangsters with orange penises.
All right.
Oh, I don't know if it's a good idea to drink this Four Loko.
Four Lokos make me locos. Well, yeah, we just heard that it gives you alcohol
Gives you
poisoning.
energy too, though.
Half a can.
Can send you to the hospital. Drink up,
It makes you psycho. It's like that movie The Stuff. It's like, remember that movie The Stuff where it's like these people find like a comet crashed in the ground filled with white goo,
Yep.
and then they end up, it tastes delicious, and they market it as like a frozen yogurt kind of.
Yeah.
And then people start eating it and their minds are controlled and they go crazy. What if it's like Four Loko?
I
Oh my
hope
God.
so.
I'm starting to maybe that's what it is. Maybe like all these guys are already turned.
Yeah.
And here we are jumping in. We're
Buying right in, and we're helping also spread it.
Oh my God! Before even being turned,
We're already turned.
Well,
Justin.
I still feel like myself.
Then maybe you should drink more Four Loko, Justin.
Oh.
I feel bad, but I cannot drink another sip of
Jackie,
that.
that was $3.
You
at
paid
the
too
corner
much.
store.
$3 is the total. Jackie, drink the Four Loko.
No.
Jackie.
Drink the
I
Four Loko,
won't.
Jackie.
Drink the Four
Drink
Loko.
the Four Loko, Jackie.
Jackie, wait. I want you to explain to the audience why you won't drink the Four Loko.
Because every time I take a sip, it tastes like right before I'm going to throw up. That sort of liquid. You know how your mouth gets that, and you know you're going to throw up, and you can taste it in your mouth a little bit?
You need to be stronger, Jackie. You
I
need
can't.
to harness the power of the Four Loko.
Just concentrate, Jackie.
I won't. I mean, this
Jackie,
is the sickest thing I've ever tasted.
Open your mind. Open your
Concentrate,
lips.
Jackie.
Pick up the can.
The Four Loko
Tip it
speaks
back.
to
You've
us.
been fake drinking yours
Feel
anyways. Let me
the-
feel how much is in your can.
Feel the icy cold goodness.
Yeah, you guys
Hold
are
on.
awful.
Someone's here at the door. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. I'm from Mississippi or Wisconsin.
Oh, La Crosse,
Oh.
Wisconsin.
I'm from the Four Loko company.
Yes.
I want to thank you kids for drinking my delicious drink, and I brought my friend here, Scrappy. Go ahead, Scrappy. Tell him. Yo, what up? I'm Scrappy. Yo.
This drink tastes like shit, Scrappy.
Hey, it's my favorite drink.
Are you the mascot?
Yeah. I like Four Loko. Yeah.
Hey, Scrappy.
That's right.
Scrappy, we have
Yeah.
someone here who doesn't seem to want to drink her Four Loko.
I won't drink it, Scrappy, and you can't make me. It
Yeah, I
tastes bad.
can. Here, take a sip. Come on.
Well,
Grab
really?
her.
Yeah. Just take a sip. It's cool.
Well,
Grab her! Scrappy!
all right. I mean, if Scrappy says so,
Yeah.
I guess I will.
Yeah. There's she
Chug.
did.
Chug.
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 Chug. Chug. Ugh.
My name's Scrappy. I gotta go. I gotta go. More Four Loko.
Excuse me, original person who knocked on the door.
Yes, I'll stick around for a minute.
What's your name?
My name's Mitchell.
Hi, Mitchell. So how long has Four Loko been?
Been around for a little while.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yep. Pretty good drink, I must say.
Do you drink it?
No, but I hand mix every batch myself. Me and my great uncle.
It's a family business.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
right.
family
Yeah,
owned
we're
business.
a family business. We really do appreciate all these young whippersnappers getting all
almost
excited and getting all excited about our product. We can't help but agree with them. We make a good product.
Have you
here.
met with the Guap gang?
No, but we do appreciate the enthusiasm they have for our product. Never even heard of them, and before they wrote the song.
Oh, you've never seen the videos or heard the songs?
Oh, no.
No?
It's my favorite song now. I never heard of it before the song, though.
Does your great uncle listen also?
He listens all the time. He's an old man. He's in his late 90s.
So there's no truth to Justin Roiland, the host of our shows, accusation that this is a sinister.
Oh, no. We're too
plot.
busy mixing batches of Four Loko.
What
got
is
8
what goes
flavors.
in it? What is the ingredients of Four Loko?
Oh, well, it's a closely kept secret. 11 herbs and spices.
Herbs and spices.
Yep, taurine, guanine, caffeine,
Gonorrhea. Is that what you almost
alcohol,
Artificial
and natural flavors.
Well, you sound like a homespun, good, strong.
Just a well-to-do
moral
American man.
Yeah, exactly. And you're fine with. I mean, the news makes it sound like kids are going crazy.
It's good
with
stuff.
this
It makes me thirsty.
alcohol poisoning.
All these stories and songs just make me thirsty for some more of my favorite
How
beverage.
long do you think before you get sued?
Well, we don't. Our fans don't sue us. The world won't sue us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what about Ryan? My accusations that you are part of an alien plot.
Well, that's actually accurate. That's true. Yes,
my
we
God.
are. We're part of an alien plot. Surprised the all of our friends writing all these songs haven't picked up on that part yet. Maybe put that into their songs.
Yeah, that would be a good.
But we don't hide that. That's on public
really?
record.
Are
Oh
you
yeah,
serious?
it's on our website. It's the very first
Your
thing you
website
can read.
advertises your alien plot.
Oh yes.
To secretly control the public's
Well,
minds.
it's not. No, it's not. There's no secret
that's
involved.
true.
I mean,
Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
Nope. So that's Four Loko.
Oh, okay. So where are you from?
We're from far past the Orion Belt, somewhere out there. You wouldn't know. The name of our planet actually is impossible to say in your humble earthen languages.
I appreciate how frank you are with your. I mean,
Yep.
usually when alien, I don't know if you've seen our movies or TV shows, but traditional alien beings, they don't come out and admit they're trying to take over.
we ran out of water and resources, so we figured.
You're just telling me what your motivation is.
Yeah, well, we figured what
Oh.
the best way to do it was to just come here and be honest about it and just make a really tasty malt beverage called Four Loko. And seems to be working pretty well so far for us.
So you thought the best way to,
they're
secretly
right.
take control of the human population's mind is through malt beverage.
Yes, that's right.
That flavored like
Delicious.
cranberry
lemonade, strawberry punch.
What does this make you do the more you drink it?
Well, it just makes you forget. Makes you do violent, horrible things. A lot of people go to the hospital for it. I've seen a lot of fights break out.
Yeah.
But that's all part of the Four Loko fun. Four Loko.
Do you have any control over? I mean, I assume you've got some sort of master control over everyone who's indoctrinated.
Well,
by the
maybe
Four Loko.
we just get everybody dizzy and then we drink all the water. We use very little actual water in the production of Four Loko. It's all syrups and coffee and alcohol.
You're getting. Oh, I see. You get all the water as if you're gonna put it in the Four Loko, but you just send it back to your planet.
Yes. Yes. We've been siphoning water from Earth ever since we started Four Loko.
How long?
A little while now. It's been a little while.
That's not true what you said about aliens because I've seen V.
I'm an alien.
They say that they're aliens, right? Or no?
Yeah,
here,
but
you
they say.
you want me to take off my mask
They
here?
don't say that
Wait a
there's
minute. Do you want to see his real face?
Yeah, I'll show you my real
Okay,
face.
hold
here.
on,
Okay,
hold
hold on.
Oh my God!
There she is.
Well, frankly, it just looks like your regular face, but kind of green.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why we wear these thick latex masks. It's sort of a overkill, but. Anyways, all right. Well, I better get going. I got to get back and start mixing some more of that Four Loko.
Okay.
For my loyal customers get upset because the shelves are bare. We do expect some large purchases coming up with all the excitement surrounding the rap songs and the
alien takeover.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in space.
Wait. What are you? We're gonna go to space.
See you in space.
So Jackie V, they come to Earth and they say that we're good and we're gonna help you cure cancer and help save humanity.
They do.
The Four Loko aliens just are like, no, we're straight up trying to take over your control your minds and drive you crazy so we can rape your natural resources.
Four Loko.
Why do you get to interview?
Well, you will too. He's just gonna lead it. We have
I'm
to.
the
There has to be.
professional.
There's enough for me to go around.
Jackie,
You're the professional?
I'm
there
the
has to be a
professional
leader,
interviewer.
or else it's just gonna be
Alright.
a bunch of
Yeah.
voices, and
Yeah.
that's never good.
And I'll set up the fact. I'll set it all up.
Okay, here we
My
go.
friend.
Go.
Yeah. Okay, everybody.
Oh.
So we have a special guest for this segment. We'll see. Maybe the segment on it being the whole show. We don't know. But
like
the
an
interesting. This is first of all, I have to say that this is a first for me and Justin because usually when we have guests in the show, it's always friends of ours.
Yeah.
And this time, it's a friend of Jackie.
Yay! never happened. You're the
Really?
first person.
Every guest that ever
This
comes
is a
in,
big deal.
Jackie meets for the first time, and this time it's me meeting for the first time. So I'm gonna try to be, as frank
Don't let
and-
me down.
There's another first too.
What is it?
This is the first time as a guest that no one's heard of.
Well, let's not. Well, first
not
of all, I'm going to say
true.
2 things. That might not be true, number 1.
Oh, thank
And also, number 2, I don't know if anyone has heard of our other guests, frankly.
True.
Yeah.
And the guest name is Kent Osborne.
Now,
Animation legend.
now, Kent Osborne, Jackie suggested that you're a guest, so I immediately did some research about you.
Yes.
And I found you are a very fascinating character to me.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, that's good.
All right, Brian, can you tell us why?
Yeah, I'll
Do
tell you
tell.
why. Well,
And
first
can
Jackie
you do it
said,
in a concise, succinct way?
well, first I knew that you knew Jackie from the world of animation, right?
Yes.
So primarily you're in the world of animation. You've written on, or what is your position on most
We
of
met.
your
We
shows?
met on. Yeah, I'm primarily a writer.
Uh-huh.
But we met about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
On
it's been a long
SpongeBob.
time.
Uh-huh. And also you work on Phineas and Ferb.
I worked on Phineas and Ferb.
So wait, Kent, you were a
And-
writer on SpongeBob?
Yes, I was
Writer
a writer and a storyboard director.
Okay.
I was hired as a writer, and then
On SpongeBob SquarePants.
And
Heard of it?
Adventure Time
yes, I work there now.
currently.
But Jackie and I worked on Flapjack together. The Marvelous
Oh, okay.
Misadventures
So
of
we're
Flapjack.
gonna hear lots of dirt about all those shows except for Adventure Time.
Right.
However, and also you wrote on the SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Yes,
Wow.
that was my first job.
So that was my jumping off point, but then I actually did some research and I found that the story goes beyond that. Because before that,
Oh.
you were the host of a TBS show called Movie Lounge.
That's correct.
Which is the industry term for that is a wraparound show.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the
Wow.
shows that you see on TBS or I don't know, AMC had one where it's a show, it's a movie,
Yeah.
but then in between the commercial breaks, Up All Night with Gilbert
Yeah, yeah,
Gottfried
yes, yes,
being
yes.
the Holy Grail, the
Yes.
proto version of that. And so you hosted one. How did that happen?
But I had friends who worked at TBS,
Uh-huh.
and they had come up with the idea for Dinner and a Movie.
Yeah.
And I had auditioned for that originally.
As
and-
the co-host?
As the co-host, and got as far as like the final 4 or whatever. And then I didn't get it, obviously, but they brought me on as I played Annabelle's fan.
Stalker.
Yeah.
I watched that on YouTube.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, I did my
Wow.
research.
All right.
I know more
What
about you
else
than
did you
Jackie
find?
does.
What
Oh,
else?
I'll get to it.
Okay.
I'll get
It's
to
better.
it.
But I did that, and then my friends, I was like, hey, we should do another show like this, which makes the commercial breaks longer for the people
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea. But
Well, yeah, because I'm so fascinated with those kind of shows. First of all, how long did you host it for?
2 years. I
So
think-
like 99 to 2001, something like that?
98 to, thank you. 98 to 2000.
Now here's a question.
Did you make a lot of money?
No, what-
any whores on the show?
I did not.
Okay. Go
Well,
ahead.
that's what I want to know. I mean,
The real
not
question.
as crass as Justin, but did you have any level of recognizability or fame from it?
People would, I didn't realize this till later, but I would be on a plane and people would be like, hey,
The Movie Lounge guy.
no, they would just think that they knew me,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're my brother's friend or something, and I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out why people kept thinking. But I think because they subconsciously knew me because like we had 1 million people watching a week, and
1 million?
something like that. It was,
Holy cow.
But it's like it's people getting ready to go out and they
Yeah.
have the TV on and they're not really paying attention.
Well,
and
yeah, see, this
it's
is
the
what I wanna
lowest
know.
kind of fame.
Well, that's what that's what I want to know. Because I'm watching it going like, because you're doing bits. There's one where you're in Hawaii and you're doing bits of the puppet, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, there could be fun to be had with this format. Like maybe why not? Like what? Maybe someone will settle back and go like, oh, I really like the humor of these wraparounds, and I get a movie. It's like watching a movie with a funny. Like, isn't there fun to be had with it?
I think it works with Dinner and a Movie because it's they're actually making food and it has
Yeah.
something to do and it's kind of entertaining.
It
and
makes you feel like you're not watching that shitty movie alone.
What
there's-
movies did they pair it up with?
It was just whatever they had. It was basically they could say to the advertisers, "Hey, we're not showing Smoking the Bandit. We're showing Movie Lounge presents Smoking the Bandit," and they could charge more for advertising.
They were spiking Smoking the
punch.
Bandit.
Okay, what else? What else?
But
did you
the only,
find? What
but wait,
else?
can I say one thing though? This
Yeah.
is how like nobody cared about the show at all. We had a contest where you could do a video. It was Win a Date with Kent, and you could send in a video, and you would get like $10,000. You get a trip to New York, first class. You get to be on the show. You get like a shopping spree. and we had 6 people enter.
Oh my god!
And we did promos for a month, and it was really depressing.
Did you get to pick the prettiest girl, or were they all moms?
No, it was a couple like crazy people, and then there were the twins, these 2 twins that were kind of cute. And
so 2 out of the 6 were twins.
Yeah,
2 out of 6 are crazy people.
Yeah, there was one woman who was like, her parents were asleep upstairs, and she was whispering.
Oh my god!
And she wanted me to go to her prom with her. Anyway, but the twins turned out to be friends of my mother. My mom had said, "Oh, you got to enter this contest because nobody's entering."
So a third of the entrants were
illegal.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
Why, if you're gonna win money?
It's the cup.
Oh yeah, that's cup.
2 Girls, 1 Cup. The show.
Are you familiar with Justin's work?
I know that. You guys are Channel 101.
I want you to grab in my mouth.
Yeah,
I do his voice.
You do the voice. Okay.
Cup, what movie are we watching tonight?
Well, we should watch my favorite movie. Dinner and a movie show.
No, that's the name of the program. Movie Lounge.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Because that's what you do. You do bits with like the puppets and stuff, and you do like little.
Yeah.
And when
that's a good puppet too.
Hey kids, look it up if you haven't seen it. 2 Girls, 1 Cup, the show by me and my friend Christian
on PBS.
PBS Kids.
For kids, yeah.
Well, all right. Let's keep this ball moving, Brian.
Yeah.
We don't want to spend all of this
Jackie,
time
so I'm
talking
not interviewing your friend too well. You're saying
you're taking too
long. All right. Well, let me get to the best part.
Okay, here we go.
So we're done with the movie lounge.
And
yeah.
I have so many anecdotes.
If I disagree that this is the best part, we're going back to the SpongeBob.
Okay. Well, but before that, let's do a little prequel. Before that, you were also Rob Schneider's writing partner.
Yes. He hired me to help him write a movie.
What movie?
It was a drama. It's still
what?
Yeah.
It never got completed?
We wrote it. We did a few drafts. It was based on a real life story that happened in the Philippines where Pepsi tried to. This is God. I can feel the energy.
No.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? On the edge of my seat, Rob Schneider wrote a drama.
Yes.
Yeah. Continue.
As a vehicle for himself.
Yes.
Pepsi. What?
Okay. So I guess what happened? Pepsi was trying to. They did like a lottery with bottle caps with numbers under, and if you were the winning number, you'd win like 1 million pesos, or I think that's what they have in the Philippines. The company that was in charge of faxing the winning number faxed it upside down, and so they announced the wrong number, and so like 800,000 people thought they had won.
Oh my God.
At which point Pepsi just went, we're leaving, and they like left. And it was like the first time in like Philippine history that they actually like people got together and like protested. So Rob, who's part Filipino, wanted to
part
write
Jewish, like me.
Yes, half Jewish, half Filipino.
And part black.
But all funny. Anyways, he wanted to do like a local hero type movie. Did you ever see that movie, Local Hero?
Is that a real movie?
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Starring me, Peppy Smith.
It's a great movie. What's Peter Riegert is in it, and he plays like
from Animal House.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's a oil executive, and he gets sent to Scotland because he's like part Scottish. And he's there to like grease up the town and get them to okay a plan.
Oh, it's like Avatar.
Yes. Yes.
And then he realizes he gets in touch with his inner Scottish pride. And he's like, I can't let these greedy Americans fuck my people.
Yes.
Wow.
So Rob wanted to do that with this story about the Philippines.
And what happened? Did you guys get? Was there no support from the studio level, or why did it die?
I don't. Well, I did a draft, and I did a draft like where it was like an idiot gets in a position of power, and it was like a funny like.
Sure.
It was like a Chris.
Was it comedy? Oh, I see. So you start off being like the bumbling kind of like
and he didn't. He was like
King Ralph.
He's like
King Ralph
exactly the King Ralph model, but he was like no, you're funny, but we gotta make this like serious. This is like a real.
Who would he play?
He's playing
Rob Schneider.
an executive that gets
no.
sent to the Philippines. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No. I want to do something different.
But at the same time, he was writing Deuce Bigelow. With somebody else.
Like, we'll see which one. I'm
at
at a fork in the road.
What was it called?
We called it Pipsy Fever.
Amazing. Was that? How can it not be a comedy if the product is going to be sort of cleverly renamed as Pipsy?
Yeah.
Wink.
It had
are you still friends with him?
He calls me like once every 2 years. Last time he called, it was Christmas Eve.
2 years ago on this very day. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Hello.
You know who else he's friends with? Who's very famous?
Paul Rubens.
John Stamos.
Why? All right. But
well, listen, we're not we'll get to John Stamos, Jackie.
Jackie, we'll get to
Kent.
it. We'll get to it.
So,
real quick.
Okay.
So what's it like being friends with John Stamos?
Oh, wait, here's what I want to know.
What's
Did
he
Rob
like?
Schneider want to, was this his move to be legitimized?
yeah,
Was that his
I think
idea?
this was like kind of after it was while Men Behaving Badly was going on, and so he was kind of on the rise. And, yeah, he wanted to do he really wanted to be in Man on the Moon, the Andy Kaufman movie.
He wanted to be Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, and at the time that they were everybody was Kevin Spacey and Ed Norton and Jim Carrey, everybody was trying to get this role. And I remember he said to me, he was like, who else but me could do that part?
Is he a bit deluded about his own talent and status?
He's got a lot of confidence.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Well, I need some of that.
I'll take 10%
He hasn't done
of his
anything in a
confidence.
while, right? I mean, how is he?
He was in that Grown Ups movie.
Yeah, take it easy. This isn't the Rob Schneider hour.
No, I was just wondering if he still has money.
He's not like me, Jackie. He doesn't blow all this money.
I don't know.
Like an idiot.
He's one of the richest men in the world.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So,
got a castle in Dubai.
He gave me my first job, though. So.
Yeah. God bless him.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
So, what I really want to talk to you about, and the most fascinating about this, it's almost like you have three separate worlds in show business, because you've got the movie lounge TV host thing, the animation writer, but I'm most fascinated with you as actor in Mumblecore.
Oh.
Movies.
Is that the porno?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mumble Whore is the...
Mumble porn.
Mumblecore is
Yes.
the name
You know about this?
of a genre of movie. You don't know about this? The movie that
don't know anything about it.
the movie
Remember,
that
I
Kent,
don't know.
I'm part of a movement.
the movie
Damn
that
it.
Kent starred, and I couldn't understand. It said "by," and then it had your name with three other people or
Right.
something.
Well, it's all improvised.
Okay, which is
so-
what I want to ask about.
Yeah.
It's called Hannah Takes the Stairs.
Oh yes.
Came out 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I remember when it came out too, because it's like one of those. It came out like just an indie movie that kind of was like, check out this movie. You know what I mean? Came across
Yo, check this out, fool.
my field of vision somehow, but I never saw any of those movies. And then in the last 2 days, I watched that, and I watched Puffy Chair.
Puffy Chairs.
So now I'm all caught up.
Well, let me
with
ask
the
you a quick question.
Mumblecore.
You're done.
Why? Can I ask
No,
you a
there's
quick
plenty more.
question?
There's Baghead and all these other movies.
Why do they call it Mumblecore? What does that mean?
Yeah, first of all, if you're an insider in the Mumblecore
Yes,
world,
I can answer that question.
Yeah, please.
Andrew Bajowski, who's a filmmaker.
he's
who
the
made-
co-star of.
Yes,
Hannah
he's
Takes
in
the Stairs.
Hannah, and he made a movie called Funny Haha and Mutual Appreciation, and he was doing an interview, and I guess his sound guy, because the dialogue's all improvised, the sound guy was getting really frustrated that people were talking
Not
over each other,
enunciating.
or just he couldn't tell who was speaking, and he said you should call this movement Mumblecore. And so that got said in an interview.
But why the word core?
Oh, like CORE,
like hardcore, yeah, just like the names of.
Well,
what
let
are
me
some
just
other
tell you
movements?
something.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to watch anything if the word core is involved.
Oh yeah, he told me this last night on the phone when I mentioned that I was bringing this up.
I think it should just be called Mumble Movies.
The Mumbles, the Mumbly,
the Mumblies.
Leave the word core at home.
Why can't they
Hipster.
make movies like the Mumblies?
Justin just doesn't like.
No, I
so
don't
do you
know.
think
I'm
it's a
just being-
hipster?
It is a bad. Well, it's a terrible name. All the filmmakers who are part of this movement I hate the name.
But all it is, if I'm not mistaken, because now I've watched two.
Yeah.
Great, you and you alone.
I
Me
know.
over
Jackie,
here.
you've never
Crickets.
seen this movie?
I remember I have
You are the worst
problems.
friend and
It's
peer.
not that I just don't watch anything. I don't know anything.
I watched it last night and I have so many questions. First of all, how much did it cost?
Oh, it wasn't. It was like 50,000 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Puffy Chair, I think, said it was 15,000.
Oh, Puffy Chair.
And they went on the road. With
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It definitely could have been shot for less, but he had a producer that gave him that money. What?
This is what happens every now and then. I'm sorry, Kent.
You better
Yes.
answer it, Kent.
Who's there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Puffy Chair. I heard someone mention my name. I'm sorry. What did you want?
No, I see you're a giant puffy chair with
That's right.
two googly eyes and a mouth.
Yep.
No, we weren't talking about
my cousin was on Pee Wee's show.
Cherry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we weren't.
I'm just Puffy
Wait,
Chair.
are
though.
you the star of the movie Puffy Chair?
I thought so.
Well, you didn't really say much.
Well, you
And
know,
you kept your eyes closed the whole movie because I didn't see those
I'm
googly
just having
eyeballs.
a good time, you know. I took a bunch of drugs and just went to sleep, baby.
And then they shot the movie around you.
All right, what do you
What
need?
about when
though?
they set you on fire?
What
in
do
the
you
movie?
need? I'm busy. What do you need?
I don't need anything. You knocked on our door.
You keep talking about me.
Or not.
My name's Puffy
How do you
Chair.
feel about being part of the Mumblecore
I'm
movement?
sick of this shit. People keep talking about me. come up and
Are
they
you
go,
drunk?
I don't need to talk
Have
to
you been
you.
drinking Four Loko?
I had
puppy
a couple
chair?
of drinks.
Okay.
I'm
Anyway,
pissed.
you're interrupting our interview.
Wait,
It's
puppy
making
chair. Puppy
Yeah,
chair.
yes.
It's me, Kent Osborne.
Hello.
From the Mumblecore movement.
Yeah.
Can I sit on you?
Yeah. Come over
thanks.
here.
Okay.
It's about time. That's what I thought you were. Oh,
God.
yeah.
You are so puffy.
Oh, yeah. You're really sitting on the
How's
perfect
that feel?
spot.
How's that feel from your two perspectives?
I feel
Okay.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Puppy chair?
Yeah.
This is what you like?
Oh, yeah. This is what I thought you guys wanted from me. And then, everyone says, hey, where's Puffy Chair? I want to sit on him. Well,
Totally delivered.
Yeah.
It is definitely an upgrade from the chair Kent was sitting on before,
Yeah,
our wooden
yeah.
guest chair.
All right,
So,
well-
Puppy Chair, can he sit on you the whole
Yeah,
rest of
I'm
the-
just going to go ahead and go to
thank you.
sleep.
Okay,
thank
like
you.
in the
Stay
filming
here. All right,
of the movie.
I'll see you guys. I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You can wake up or whatever. I'll leave
All
that
right,
up to you.
okay.
Okay.
He's asleep now.
Is he breathing softly against the back of your neck?
I can feel it.
Yeah,
He went to
it's
sleep.
He seems abrasive, but he knocked and rang the doorbell.
Well,
which is kind of polite.
Well, coincidentally, that's all of our surprise guests. That's how they always show up. Yeah. We've
They're
got
always very polite.
a psychic rapper named Psychic Abilities. That's how he showed up.
Yeah, they always show up that way.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm not done with Hannah Takes the Stairs.
Greta
So how
Gerwig was in it.
I know. In
She's like a
fact,
big movie star now.
Ryan, you two sound like a couple of people that just got out of a movie none of us watched. Can you just give the audience a little bit so that they can follow along?
What was the last thing I saw in Hannah Takes the Stairs?
Oh yeah. I mean, spoilers, right? But I guess no one's going to see it. But the last shot of the movie is a non-sexual nude scene with Greta and myself in a bathtub naked.
That's right.
And but we'd go to film festivals, and that'd be like the last shot, and there were no credits, so the movie would end, and the lights would come up, and we'd be up there for the Q&A, and people would just be like, really
So
disturbed.
do you understand what I'm saying? I saw, Jackie.
I've seen it too.
Oh, you have?
100 times.
You've seen
What?
his penis or the
Yeah.
movie?
His penis.
Oh,
When did you?
But
see-
no,
when I was sucking on it.
Oh.
Right?
when I
TikTok.
saw that movie,
Get
I
on mic,
thought,
Jackie.
First of all, how did
And
you?
this, who wants a hamburger?
You saw the hamburger?
Oh,
I saw them all.
Scoot up to the mic.
You do-
Scoot
you
your
do-
ass up,
I am.
Jackie.
you do penis bits. She was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have Chris Romano.
Wait, can I
in
ask
here with
you, Ryan? Can I just
Yes.
have 5 minutes to ask Ken a few questions, and then I'll turn
Yeah,
it
you
back over
have
to you?
no. I have
Boring
no. I'm not
interview.
boring. I have
Okay,
questions.
we'll wrap it up so I can ask
I
him
know.
some
How
questions.
did you feel about being showing your penis in a movie?
I didn't mind. Obviously.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It was a little weird afterwards.
Yeah.
Like talking to people, but I didn't. I don't know. It didn't bother me for some reason.
He doesn't care
It's-
about being naked. He's not like you.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
dumb,
naked. I showed
dumb-
my ass in a Channel 101
Ew,
video.
gross.
Yeah, you want to see it?
Ryan.
Pull it
No.
up. You know you want to see it, Jackie.
No.
Yeah, he did show his ass. It's
I
true.
don't want to see it.
Yeah, you do.
I
But
do
you're in
not.
rarefied air.
I-
with Nicholas, what's his name? The guy
Harvey
from,
Keitel.
Harvey Keitel. I was gonna say the guy
Sure.
from Jason Segel from what was that movie?
Oh,
he did?
This
yeah,
is like
yeah.
the Chris Farley
That was
show.
a great.
Hey, remember?
No, I'm just saying.
Remember
only,
when you?
It's a big deal.
Only a handful of men have shown their penis on film.
Remember
Harvey
when you,
Keitel and the Bad Lieutenant, Graham Chapman, and
Ian McGregor in Velvet Goldmine.
sure,
Every porn star ever.
and Kent Osborne
That's
in Hannah Takes the Stairs.
I thought it was gonna look better. The warm water
It was,
made
like,
my
kind of
scrotum
floating.
kind of large, like
Well,
abnormally large.
It magnified everything, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you
it
can't.
didn't. It just didn't look right. And I had a lot of fat
Farts?
rolls.
And that,
apparently.
and that Greta Gerwig certainly has no problem being nude.
No.
Did you have problems trying to not have a boner?
No. No.
It
No?
was easy.
It
Were you
wasn't
attracted
that.
to her?
Yes. Sure.
How'd you keep it down, buddy?
You know.
You're so nervous, maybe like having
Kinda,
people
yeah.
watching
I was
you?
thinking about the tub and like germs.
and,
playing
and
trumpet?
the men who built this tub,
Yeah.
the factory that manufactured it. And the
Yeah.
What happens
hardworking-
when you're sitting in the water if you feel like you have to fart?
You don't, Jackie.
Yeah.
You don't.
Did
You
you
just
watch?
held it
Did you see
in?
Greenberg?
I did.
Did you say like, oh, they didn't?
Yeah,
we've been there,
Ben
done
Stiller,
that.
yeah.
Ben Stiller's doing my part.
Nice try.
basically.
Are you,
Okay.
Is your interview done, Ryan?
Ryan, you done? Do you wrap
well,
it up?
let's see how you do.
All right, I got a couple
Okay.
quick questions
Yeah.
here. Number one, you said you were on a porn set and something crazy happened.
Yes.
Can you tell us?
Yes,
Sure.
please. Let's get to the goods.
Okay,
Thank you.
it was awesome. I'll start by saying that. It was
Yes.
so it was Rob Schneider's brother, who's also his manager. I guess he had flown into LA and met a producer on the plane.
Yeah.
And she said, "I produce porn. If you want to come check it out." So he called me asking me for directions to Beechwood Canyon, And then he said, I'm going to a porn set. And then he said, do you want to go? And I was like getting dressed. Yes. And then he came and picked me up and we got to the porn set and we got there and it was like a castle where they shot this scene in Spinal Tap where they're interviewing them with a shit sandwich.
I don't remember.
Anyways, okay. So, all right. But I recognized, I was like, oh, it's the castle from Spinal Tap. And but we got there
from Kitty Fuckers.
Yeah. It was I can't remember the name, but the plot was a ghost was haunting this house and fucking all the women. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a dream come true.
So was this a one of those high budget like Vivid pornos where like it's like $1 million budget and pirates and stuff?
Very low budget.
Like a guy with a sheet, basically.
It was like they had
for white makeup.
Yeah. They had cue cards that were missing because one of the actresses lost her script and took all the cue cards home to study her lines.
Oh my god!
And then lost the cue cards. All the actresses were of a foreign. They weren't English.
Oh my god!
Wasn't their first language. Like there was a French girl and a Romanian girl.
This is a sketchy porn set, right?
Yeah. Mark Davis was the only guy I recognized or
I know
heard
him.
of, and
I'm ashamed to say
he was sitting there watching for a while, and after he just grabbed his suit and just walked off, and the director was going, Mark Davis, come back. Mark Davis.
Oh, he was the star?
Yeah, and he was like, I'm out of here because this is
below my standards.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But at one point, what I was going to say before,
we need you to fuck these women.
Yeah,
you're the ghost.
No,
for money.
No thanks. No thanks.
But there was a plane flying. Every time they would start to roll, there'd be a plane, and finally the director said, "Okay, when I say action, you look up at the sky and say, damn plane,' and then say your line."
That'll take care of it.
Oh my god.
So bad.
And the woman who was French, her line was, "Didn't you see him materialize and fuck her?" And so she would say, "Didn't you see him materialize? I cannot say it." And she was like, "I need another word." And they're like, "Okay, we need another word for materialize." And the writer was like, "Become solid." So then she's like,
appear.
"Didn't you see him become a solid and fuck her?"
Oh my god.
It was amazing. Like everything
How can we watch this?
appear.
I gotta find that.
Jackie, you're like
That when Mark Davis left, they were like, "We need someone to have sex with this woman."
Whoa.
And I was
Did
like,
you think about it?
Yeah, I totally wanted
Are you
to do it.
serious?
Yeah. But I just got in the movie lounge, and I didn't want to.
Oh my god. If you hadn't, you would have done it?
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
would have fucked
Don't
up.
Why
you
didn't
think-
you volunteer? That's what I'm.
Well, I said
thought
I
you were-
Just said that, Jackie.
Well, I was distracted.
But I think I kept saying, "Can I wear a mask?" And I think that
You
pissed
could have been
off
the ghost or a ghoul or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that would
been
definitely.
the Phantom of the
But
Castle.
I can't. I thought that you were in a porno,
No.
a soft porno.
He's winking, Jackie.
No.
He's saying he's doing the throat cutting.
That's an
sign,
urban
yeah.
legend. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
coming
I
out
had
next
just
year,
hoped.
and we don't want
'Cause
to
that
I
would
thought that's why
definitely-
you wanted to be on the show, is to plug it.
promote my porno.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I
my
was going to
next
say,
question-
I know
Oh,
that,
go
excuse
ahead.
me, I know that Justin is sometimes concerned with certain worlds colliding. I mean, that would definitely compromise your career in children's animation, correct?
Yes, I would think so.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
In retrospect, I'm glad that I did not do that porno.
Yeah, that could have been bad, huh?
Yeah.
So getting back to children's animation,
Yes.
when you worked on SpongeBob, do you have any interesting stories? I mean, that's a huge show.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of our listeners at least have a peripheral idea.
Oh,
of that
I
show.
see. You're saying no one knows what Hannah Takes the Stairs is.
Yeah, exactly,
Let's
you
hook them into
fucking
something. Okay.
bitch.
By the way, I'm not done with it. Hannah Takes the Stairs.
Oh, we'll get back to that.
No.
Edit.
But do you think it's? I mean, you know.
I think it's
I'm
I
sure-
think it's
It depends on your audience.
complimentary that you did your research.
I'm a
and-
professional.
I'm sure
Right.
Charlie Wang's gonna love
Yeah.
it when he goes to Google
It's a
it.
real movie.
Yeah, but
that stars Mark
blocked in
Duplass
China.
also,
Yeah.
right?
And
Who's
Greta
a,
Gerwig, who's
Yeah,
gonna be
these
in
are
the Arthur remake.
Yeah, this.
Okay,
I mean,
calm down.
people are going to be
Calm
laughing
down,
at
Ryan.
you
Take it
guys for
easy.
being ignorant.
Calm down.
Okay, let's
Everybody
go.
just take it easy,
Let's
Ryan.
Let's hear your line of
New Yorker
questioning.
magazine named it one of the top 27 films of the decade.
Oh, well. in that
Excuse
case-
me, you guys. Now we have some credibility. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
You gotta go for that New Yorker audience.
Yeah. Enough with these 12-year-olds.
Yeah, our audience. is
Okay,
Oh.
here we go. Kent, do you want to answer the door this
Sure.
time? See
All
what I
right.
mean?
Hello.
Hello. Is this the place that's screening the Green movie?
The Green movie.
What's it called?
Greenberg?
Greenberg? Is it here? I'm sorry. I heard someone say something about Greenberg's playing tonight at this
no,
place.
we mentioned Greenberg in passing.
I
as
was
we were
driving
talking about.
by and I heard.
Oh, you must have
someone-
some hearing on you, buddy.
Don't
you have somewhere to go?
I had a surgery when I hit my head and they fixed my ears, and ever since then I've been able to hear it.
That must
like
be
a-
horrible.
Well, I was gonna say
Do you
sounds like a
constantly overhearing conversations conversations as you're driving
it's
home.
out of control, and I never get things
And
right.
also, you have no impulse control, so the second you overhear something, you pull your car over.
Well, all right,
and
well,
have to go.
enough of this. Where's the movie at? I want to see it.
Are you
movie.
having macaroni and cheese?
I heard that.
I was 5
All right.
miles away.
I didn't come here to be made fun of. I'm leaving.
sorry.
Wait. Hold on. Hold
What?
on. Can Kent sit on you? Can Kent sit on you?
I'm not a chair. I'm an old man.
With superhearing.
I'm
Okay.
I just wanted to
wait,
see
wait,
that.
wait. The puffy chair's waking up.
Hello,
Jerry.
hello. What's all the commotion about in here?
Somebody with super hearing just drove by and thought they heard Greenberg.
Well, I'm leaving.
Oh, no,
I don't like
no,
being.
Kent's so
No,
comfortable.
Puffy.
Just go back to sleep. Shh, Kent, wiggle your butt. Wiggle your butt. Relax it. Okay.
Oh,
All
yes.
right, there we go.
What's
Okay.
going on? This is insane. A talking chair. Where's my movie? I want to see it. Green
I
film.
believe Greenberg is playing at the AMC 12
Oh,
down
thank
the
you.
street.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay, I'll be there.
All right,
See
goodbye.
you. Bye-bye.
Sir. Okay.
All right, now can I ask
oh
you?
boy, see what it's like here at the Grandma's Virginia
Can
podcast.
I ask a quick question now that all that's behind us?
Yes.
What was it like working with Steve Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants?
Wow.
Aw.
It was Jackie can.
Well, I didn't work
attest.
on the movie, but
You worked on the show.
He was
I
a
worked on the show.
fucking asshole.
He was great.
No,
It's-
I'm
he
kidding,
is
I'm kidding.
awesome.
Yeah, he really is, and it spoiled me because all the jobs since then have been
Not as
disappointing.
good.
Yeah, I mean, it was
except
just,
for Adventure Time.
Adventure Time's awesome.
Well, wait, can I just say, isn't that interesting? Like, here you have one of the biggest hit animated shows on TV, and one of your first jobs being run by a guy that was a pleasure to work for, when the experience was one of the best you've had.
What are you driving at?
I'm driving at that when you have a fucking cartoon show that's being made by a guy who's having a good time and making himself
Well, it
laugh,
has a vision too.
you're gonna have a fucking hit show.
So now you're commenting on the industry of animation and
Just
how
on
it's
a whole.
traditionally. Okay, well, way to open it up, Justin, to our broad
Isn't that
audience.
right, Sarah Ann Cooper?
Nobody knows.
Ashley Ann Cooper?
Nobody has enough insight into how I don't know that this is how that there's a problem with
Oh,
shows.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry.
So do you agree with Justin's little commentary that the animation industry is?
Well, I don't know. I think that there's this is Justin talking real quick. I think that there's some good stuff, but I
Okay,
do
well,
think
it's-
the best stuff is made by people who are having a good time.
And people that are independent don't have to deal with because when I came on SpongeBob, it was beginning of season 3, and it had already kind of done well in the ratings, and there was only one executive, and it was Eric, and he would come to these pitches, and once in a while he'd say, "I don't understand this," and Steve would communicate really well with him and say, "Oh, it's going to be great," and so I thought it was all like that. And then the next show I got on, it just the amount of notes you receive.
Yeah. And Eric's a fucking awesome executive.
Inside baseball.
Sorry, you're right.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm only saying that because I can't talk about Mumblecore, but apparently you could talk about
Eric Coleman.
Yeah, exactly, an executive.
TuneCore.
Yeah.
But no, like on Flapjack, I mean, Penn Ward did his first storyboard, and there was like 4 pages of notes, and it was the best board like we'd ever seen. It was so good. And then there was like 4 like from Atlanta, from this like faceless, voiceless like email. You'd get like 4 pages of notes, and they were like, who is this guy? And now he's got a show on their network. It's just like it was really like
but that is how it works, though.
yeah, like they all. I think they're worried about their job and they're worried about contributing and they want to give notes.
And you just have to say, "Fuck you!
Now-
I'll fucking quit. I'm not doing
Sure,
these."
that's how it works. How many
fucking
times have you done that? How many times have you pulled that move?
I've done it a couple times, and
Really?
I've gone down in my.
Have you
career.
really?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
pulled-
Like I'm not where I'm.
You've pulled a fuck you.
Scorched earth
I've policy?
made fun of executive like
To
in
their
front
face?
of other people to their face. Yeah, thinking I was rebellious.
And they picked up on it. You said
yeah, and then
Well,
it's like
didn't on Flapjack you were gonna quit like 3 times?
yeah, I threatened to quit like 3 times.
But you never did?
Nope.
Why?
Well, one of them was that you were gonna go away somewhere.
Well, I said I was gonna go to Alaska because
Were you serious?
Because there were more girls up there.
What?
There's a lot of hookers.
No, it's like
Uh-oh.
10. It's
I
like,
know.
There's a lot of filthy whores up in Alaska.
Now Jackie, before we came in, mentioned that you guys worked together on Flapjack, correct?
Yeah.
And how did you like working with Jackie? at
Jackie
Be honest.
was
No! don't be honest.
Hey,
It'll
no,
be
no.
just what Ryan
the more
wants
honest
to hear.
Come
you
on.
are, the
Jackie,
better
this
the
is an
podcast.
You'll
honest
give
show.
me ammunition for Ryan.
Honest show.
You have to tell the whole story, though.
Yeah,
let him
Just
go.
edit it out to make Jackie look worse.
Yeah.
You look better.
Go ahead. How was it?
I don't know. There was something happened, and she came like an hour and a half late to a meeting, and then got mad at me for like rolling my eyes.
I did?
And then I don't know.
You were
something.
the story editor, right?
I was the story editor.
Okay.
You were her boss.
Yeah.
Her superior.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, but I mean that implies that I had power, which
Well, you had power over Jackie.
I kind of didn't. I mean,
power to
because
roll
she
your
was like
eyes.
best friends with Thurup, who was my boss.
Oh,
And so
Jackie was
I
in a position
and I had
herself.
never been in a position where I was supervising, so I was like very meek, like I'm having a problem with Jackie, and and I don't know. And then we like weren't talking to each other for a while.
Based
and
on
then-
that one
Wow,
incident?
it was awful.
it was a slow, and then there's that I made you and Thurup go get stamps because I wanted you to have an adventure, and then you wrote a whole story about how Knuckles tricks Flapjack into running his errands, and
she made you like the
yeah,
villain?
and it was hilarious, but it wasn't I really wanted them to go and buy like commemorative stamps and get something cool and and they were like, here are your stamps. Like I was making
That's such
them
a good story.
Well, wait,
though, that came
you
from
made the creator, your boss, and your underling.
Yes.
So, well, why would your boss have to do anything?
Well, he was.
He always participated.
Yeah, he wanted to.
Yeah,
he
he
was
loved
like,
it.
you got to come up with games for the writing room because it was like second season and
Games.
yeah, we'd play
Yeah,
games.
that
and-
was fun.
But Jackie would be very.
Yeah.
Jackie was hilarious, but she and Thurup would sing and like it was kind of disruptive. And a couple times I'd be like, "Now, Jackie, I need you to be quiet." And
Really?
she
Would
would
you
look
say
at me
that?
like I was an awful person that was like trying to rape her.
Like Jackie, how did you feel? Like he was a fun police kind of thing?
No. Fun police, no. I felt like
Because I know Jackie loves to sing.
I do love to sing, but I mean to fast forward to the end of the story is that I was a fucking brat on my very first writing job.
Why?
And
Because you're like, I'm Jackie Buscarino.
I'm friends with the creator.
I think
I
it was
don't
that.
have to.
I think it was more not like my work is better. I've got better ideas. It was that my best friend has a show, so I can do whatever I want. It's like it wasn't
Wow.
it wasn't anything
A little
like.
missing title.
But also, I was
Just a
I was
brat.
bad at managing you. I think because I just gave up at a certain point. I was just like, I'm not gonna give you a deadline. I'm not gonna tell you like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was a fucking brat, and then when I got my next job, which was probably my last job writing in the animation industry, whatever, I learned my lesson that was like
And
how
you sent me- you-
SpongeBob was for you
Yeah.
was how Flapjack was and is for me, and I didn't appreciate it when I had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When are you going to learn to fall in line on this show, Jackie?
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hold on.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, hello, SA.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey,
It's some sort of
you guys-
gangbanger, Vato.
you guys have a bathroom I can use?
He just wants to get to our Four Loko.
Hey, I saw the red light out front. I thought maybe you guys have a bathroom I could use.
Well, usually, typically, red lights outside
That
represent
means that means you
a
have
brothel.
That
I'm
means
not-
you have
if
a
I'm not mistaken.
bathroom.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, where I come from, a red light means you got a bathroom.
Where do you come from, sir? What barrio did you crawl out of, sir?
Oh man, that's not cool.
Yeah?
I come from a rich neighborhood.
Oh, really?
I gotta use a
I
bathroom.
got you all wrong, huh?
I gotta use a toilet seat.
A toilet seat?
Come
well,
on.
No.
gang. Here's a little game like that you had to play in the animation
yeah?
room. Of
yeah, that's it. I'm gonna-
what should we do, gang? Should we
gonna-
let this scary-looking?
Then what happens?
Send him to the puffy chair.
I gotta use the toilet, man.
You're
Help
not
me
gonna
out.
rob us, are you? If we let you in?
All right, that's it, man. I'm gonna use your mouth.
no.
the toilet. Ryan Ridley.
Okay, wait. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom.
Okay, thanks. All right. Okay.
All right.
See you guys.
All right.
Bye, bye. Good luck.
So where was that? But also, I have a big crush on Jackie, so that
Do you-
that probably had a lot
do?
to do with it.
What?
Yeah, I was
Are you
probably
serious?
Jealous. Sure.
Why?
Who doesn't?
Oh,
Who
come
doesn't?
on.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He hates me. He really
I only
does.
hate her because
Because you love her.
No,
No,
Because you want to
he
be close to
doesn't.
her.
No, because she thinks that I'm arrogant.
Because-
She doesn't think I'm attractive. That bothers me.
She's wrong.
Thank you. I'm
You're
sure
hot.
Greta Gerwig would agree.
He can't
She'd
get
wanna
girls,
be in a
and that's
tub
what I
with
was
me.
saying. I was like, Kent always gets girls.
Is this true?
It's, I think so.
You're a single guy. You're not
Yeah.
married with the wife and kids and
No,
everything?
single.
No.
He's a sex maniac.
Yeah, I was in my
See?
30s. Now I'm
You're
like
making-
41.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it's not.
You're
that-
41?
Yeah.
I do. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Wait, what
guess
happened in your 30s? You, what,
30s, it was great. Everyone was
Boy,
into
I'm still
me.
in my 30s.
Like,
Why? Why were they into you? What's your secret?
For some reason, when you turn 40, it's not cool to.
You
be
don't look like you're
single.
40.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
No, were the roaring 30s like? Were you like, oh man, I get free sex, women love me. So
Movie Lounge.
So then like
SpongeBob.
So you're like
pussy.
Did you parlay SpongeBob into some action ever?
The whole time I was on SpongeBob, I was living with an insane woman.
Oh, your girlfriend.
Yeah, and the whole time I was just like, I could be going on dates.
Do you think? I mean, do animators, are they able to parlay their credibility in anything?
in certain circles, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
What's
it helps.
Comic-Con?
Yeah, but you never really dated animation geek girls.
No.
Yeah. He dated real women, Ryan.
What about the Mumblecore scene? Can you parlay that into something?
I don't kiss and tell.
Wait, first of all, what do you mean by real women, Jackie? I don't want to brush over that. What do you mean real women?
I mean, you know what I meant to say is like, is it the word attainable? Like he is looking at girls online that he'll never be
You went
able
on a
to
date
get.
recently, correct?
Yeah, did you listen to our last
I did,
episode?
yeah. I listened to the last one and the Rich Fulcher one.
Yes. Those are two good ones.
Yeah.
Did you like them?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You had me laughing.
Yeah, I went on a date. There's a big news in the world of our show because I haven't gone on one of those in a while.
And Jackie told you not to make a big deal about paying, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, and she called me out, and guess
And
what?
you
I
had-
paid for everything
Nice.
that night.
And Ryan,
I
And
gave
she
good
even
advice,
offered.
didn't
She even
I?
offered to pay for half, and I was like, and then I stopped for a second.
No,
and Jackie's
bitch.
like, you better not make her pay. Like a bubble came over my head, and I was like, no, it's okay, I got it. So
Yes.
let me ask you something. How do you get more girls?
how do you
Movie Lounge? From animation?
This is like some
SpongeBob?
weird trick question.
Or Mumblecore?
He wants to know your secret.
Or just your own, have you always been this way?
I mean, just in terms of like meeting someone for the first time and talking about myself.
What gets them on the line?
People respond to SpongeBob because everybody knows SpongeBob, and people have kids and
yeah.
Would you date a woman who had kids that was like divorced and had kids?
I've never had.
I'd fuck her. But
Oh, Puppy Chair would spoke up.
That's right. I'm right here.
Yeah, and you're like,
I'm
Well,
sorry,
wait. Kent, do you
Yes.
feel comfortable discussing any of your sexcapades?
Sure.
really?
That's what we need to talk
All right,
about.
Okay, Jackie, you got the ball.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jackie.
No pun intended.
Wasn't there? Okay, I don't know. What can we talk about?
Just go. He said it was fine.
Can we
Go.
talk? Can we
Sky's the
talk about
limit.
China?
Did you want a sex tour?
No, let's not talk
Okay.
about
But you have to
Wow,
tell them the
testing
story
the
after we're done
boundaries.
Sure,
recording because
okay.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that, audience? Go ahead.
Well, then I don't know what do you feel comfortable
That's it.
talking about?
Way to go,
Wasn't
Jackie.
there?
What's your craziest non-China sex story?
Well, okay, what's your craziest non-China sex
Oh
story?
God.
Okay, wait.
Have
Let
you
me
ever had a
make it
threesome?
easier.
Have you had a threesome?
Ooh, good.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
He's gonna get
two girls
so
and you,
jealous.
or another
Yes.
guy and a girl? No, two girls.
Yes.
How did you make that happen?
The girls.
SpongeBob
did it.
after party.
The girls
Yeah.
did
What do
it.
you mean
Yeah.
they did it? They came up to you?
Ryan.
They were.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think they wanted to get with each other, and I was just there. It was right place, right time.
Where was
Whoa.
it? Where was
Yeah.
it?
In my bedroom.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Was this at a party? Like the end of a party? Was it?
Sorta.
Okay. Well,
We're.
have you only experienced this once in your life? A
Um,
threesome?
I've had a couple like weird threesomes, like botched threesomes.
What do you
but-
mean?
What? Can you
Yeah.
explain what a botched threesome is?
Are they ever good, or is it just better talking about it and thinking about
Yeah,
it?
the whole, even like the one that went well afterwards, I was like, it's not. It still is weird. Like it wasn't everything I wanted it to be.
Did
or-
you know these girls at all before the threesome?
I was dating a girl, and we met another girl at a party, and then they kind of started flirting, and then
okay.
they were like, "Let's all go out," and we did.
Well, can I ask you why it was not cool? What, can you be specific about why?
I
Because he's a
guess.
sensitive guy. He's not Mark Davis.
Well,
Let him talk.
Please,
Mark,
Ryan.
Mark
Yeah.
Davis,
Shut
come back,
up.
Mark Davis.
Duct
Please,
tape
Mark
your
Davis.
mouth.
Hey, look, he had to put his laptop over his lap because he's getting a boner.
Wait,
Yeah,
can I
I
please?
know.
I'm serious.
The
really
girl
wanna hear
who
this.
was the third,
Yeah,
like
the
basically,
newcomer.
yeah, basically any, like when you date someone and the humiliation when you get to know them and you realize you don't like them but you keep having sex with them. And
Is
then
that what your girlfriend at the time was? Or the
No,
girl you
no,
were
we
dating?
liked each other, but then we met this girl and I was like, oh my God, I'm having a threesome. This girl's this is the most awesome thing that's ever happened.
Sure.
And then we started talking and she's like, we don't know for sure that we landed on the moon. And I was like, oh.
Oh, mama.
So like all that
But wait,
All
hold
those
on,
bad-
hold on. You're saying after the threesome, you found out this girl's a little Looney Tunes.
Yeah, like we went to hang out. We went
But
to.
how did that taint? You're saying that's the only thing that tainted the actual threesome.
Yeah.
You're saying that
So-
the act of having sex with two women was awesome until you found out one of them was crazy?
In a vacuum, the threesome was wonderful.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, moving on to the next
But
question.
wait, can I just add?
yeah,
the second we got together to have a threesome again, and I was excited because it was the season finale of Eastbound and Down.
Oh, my favorite show.
And they knew I wanted to watch it. And when it started, they were like, "Let's go in the bedroom."
Oh no!
And I stayed and watched.
Torn.
I watched Eastbound and Down, and they were both kind of. They were like,
They were done.
Don't you have DVR?
"I don't." Yeah. And they went in the
Yeah, but
bedroom, and
you
they're
have
like,
the
"We don't need
internet."
you." And so they started making out in the bedroom, and I was just in the living room watching Eastbound and Down and like laughing. And every time I'd laugh, I just heard them go.
They were trying to compete. Like,
Yeah, they were.
ecstasy is
Yeah.
much better.
Hold on.
And it's like if it was one girl, she would feel rejected. That I want to watch TV over have sex with her, and so to have two girls, it's like exponentially.
Sure.
And when the show's over, you.
And then I
walked
went in. I was like, hey.
And you still got. You had your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He gets
but
whatever he
stop.
wants, Ryan.
Hold on.
Why? What's your secret?
Wait. Was that one of the botched ones?
No.
I want to hear about the botched threesome, and I want you to get specific and why it was botched. What happened? I'm fascinated.
Was it the one with Tom Kenny? I know this is weird. We work together.
We were in Tijuana.
No, seriously though, tell our audience about your botched. The best one, if there's been more than one, or all of them.
I did fool around with a couple, a man and a woman.
Oh wow! And
And
how did that go? It
It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was botched. Like it was fun, but there was definitely like weird vibe afterwards. And the guy like got on his computer and wasn't like looking at me. And then the woman walked into the
Did
door.
you have to do something to him?
No, but it wasn't.
And that's why he was weird. You think?
No.
Or it was just because he watched you defile his wife?
He.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea.
What did you do? What did you do to his wife? Did you was it all the way home, right?
No. I didn't have sex with her. She was going down on me.
Oh my god.
And then they were kind of doing it, and I was like watching.
I'm just wondering what happened in
So-
China that you won't talk about.
Bizarre.
Wow.
Wasn't there
Basically-
a gothic lady too, or like a dominatrix? Okay, never
Yes.
mind.
No, there was. Sure.
What's your secret, Kent?
He's getting jealous.
Well, I'm
I knew
getting
he
jealous because just before you came
God,
in,
Ryan,
I was
Jesus.
saying, "What are you Jesusing me for?"
Getting jealous over this poor guy?
Because he's not a poor guy.
No, but
Obviously,
I'm
I'm the
just
poor
saying.
guy.
Well, why does everything have
I'm
to be a
not-
competition with you?
It's not a competition. I'm not
He'll
jealous.
turn all of it back to him. He'll make
Yeah.
it
No,
all
no, no,
about
here we
him.
go.
Just
Here we
you
go.
I
watch. Here
just
we go.
want
Let's
to
see,
know.
let's-
First of all, in the bigger picture, I'm just tying a narrative thread
He
from
needs
earlier.
help.
Okay.
Kent.
All right. I like that.
Yeah, what I said earlier is that, okay, this date, for instance, the girl's much younger. So one of the reasons I didn't call her was because I'm like, she's so much younger than me. There's really no potential of a serious relationship. That's kind of what I'm looking for, and Justin's like, dude, not every girl's like, you know what I mean? They just want to have fun. I'm like, I don't know. I really
Is
believe.
that what I sound like?
Was
Yeah,
that the
Hulk
puppy chair?
Hogan or
Was
something.
Yeah.
No, the puppy chair
Was
is
I
very
trying to
sensitive.
hold my breath?
The puppy chair is very sensitive about relationships. He was like, no, you need to treat a woman like a lady, and all this stuff. So no, I'm like thinking, no woman really is cool with just having a casual relationship. I always feel like
I think if they like you, they don't want to have a casual relationship.
so
but
the
I
key
think
is to
if-
get the girls to not like me.
Or if they're on the rebound, or they're looking to just
Oh, boy.
have fun.
I passed up. I got a ride home with a girl the other night, and I, okay, I know what it could have happened if I really played my cards right, but she was crying from the guy who she was hooking up with for a year, basically.
You gotta
treating
use
her like
those
shit.
tears as lube.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Am I too good of a person? What
a
do I
man
need to
of my
do?
own heart, Ken Osborne.
Wait, when's
No,
the last
that's-
time you were in a relationship?
5 years in a serious relationship, but
Okay.
I've had stuff.
Oh, why don't you tell Ken
Tell
about
us.
your stuff?
Tell us, Ryan. What things have you had?
I've gone on a date.
I went on a date
I
a week and a
paid.
half ago.
We did some heavy petting.
No, we hugged.
We smiled at each other. That's
know
as
her?
far as it went.
Tonight when I talked to her, I said, she goes, oh, can I call you back? I said, actually, I'm about to go to my friends and I was about to say record my podcast, but I thought of this moment. If she hears I have a podcast, she does the research,
Can't
she
you just
listens
look
to
up your
this
name?
episode
Trouble in
then you
Paradise.
can't
Then I
about-
can't
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about this. I'm already thinking we got to edit this out.
No, we're
No,
okay. We're
no,
okay.
no, no.
Well,
that hasn't stopped me
that
before.
brings us back organically to Hannah Takes the Stairs because if I'm
Jesus.
not mistaken, well, no, because I want to know what
They're
the origins.
Philistines.
I know. Read the New Yorker.
New
It's
Yorker
actually- yeah.
magazine.
All right.
Yeah, get off of 4chan, Justin.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna have to edit that out because
No,
nobody talks
it's fine.
about
It's
4chan.
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
You did. They're coming after you, Ryan.
Okay, so this movie is about you and a guy. The guy, what's his name? Mark.
Hamill?
Mark Duplass.
You guys are no. I'm sorry, the other guy, the co-star, because he's just in the beginning. Is the
Andrew
ex-boyfriend.
Bajowski.
Yeah, the whole thing is it's you. It's he dates your partner, writing partner in the movie dates Greta, who's the assistant to you
Yes,
guys.
she's like a writer's assistant just out of school.
They start hooking up.
Yes.
but then you come in at the end.
Yeah, like basically the first boyfriend is...
Are you listening to this, Justin?
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
But the first boyfriend is too much of a, like, doesn't want to work, has no ambition.
He's like Greenberg.
Yes.
Greenberg ripped you guys off.
Yes.
Come on, let's be honest.
And then the second boyfriend is too ambitious and doesn't give her
Oh,
attention.
I see.
And then
got
I think
it.
I'm supposed to be this
It's like three
balance.
bears.
Yes.
Goldilocks.
Oh, so
Yes.
she likes you at the end. That's
Well,
why
I-
you're taking
they
it back
make out at the
together?
end.
But I think at the end, you know that if the movie were to go on for 5 more minutes, she
She
would
would-
dump me.
They're clearly making a point.
Yeah.
She just kind of floats. It's her
Yes.
screwed up head.
She's taking the stairs.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
fun to hear
Like
about
Jacob's
a movie you
Ladder.
haven't seen.
Like
Is it
Jacob's
my
Ladder.
fault?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Justin,
it is.
will you listen? Will you open your ears? The point is, the movie is about a guy.
I don't
'cause
give
you
a
hook up with.
shit.
How do you feel about that? Is it based in real life?
I don't
Because you
give
hook
a
up with
He
your
just
friends.
Yeah.
wants to get to the. Just ask him if he can get the actress's phone number for you or
I
whatever.
did feel
That's
bad.
What
I was
he's
like,
trying to
what, my
get at.
character isn't going to be likable because he's sleeping with his friend's girlfriend.
Can you relate to that, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay, don't
but-
say anything that's gonna make us have to edit. But I'm trying to get you connected to this.
Yeah, but I don't care, Ryan.
Okay, then here. How about something that you might care about?
Uh-huh.
In the movie, your character talks about being depressed.
How do you manage to make everything so
In the
boring?
movie, your
It's a really
character.
good
In the
movie.
movie, your thank
Yes.
you. See, you
Yes.
get me, Kent.
Yes. I could talk about this for
In the
hours.
movie, your character's depressed and talking about how you're on antidepressants.
Yes.
Is that based on your real life?
Yeah.
He has a comic.
We explained to Justin
Tell-
exactly how you feel because I was watching that scene and I almost wanted to have Justin watch the one scene, but
Kent,
God forbid he
Kent,
prepares even
We
the
didn't
slide.
talk about
I
that at
recently
all.
had a situation where a close friend of mine swooped in.
No, Justin, let's
No,
not.
I shouldn't.
No.
Okay.
This in the scene, your character's explaining why you're on antidepressants. Explain to Justin. Is that
what-
based on
do-
your
do-
real?
Do the scene.
Are you
for me.
still
Here?
on antidepressants?
Yes. Well, I mean, I went off them for a couple of years and then I went back on.
Do the scene. Go ahead.
She's asking me why I went on. I said I got.
You guys do the scene together.
I got depressed.
Okay, here I'll be
Yeah,
her.
Mumblecore.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Why are you on antidepressants?
Do it like Puffy Chair.
No.
No.
Or
be
the cup.
serious.
Trying to be real here.
Be
Okay.
serious.
Wait. So I'm
Well,
doing
in
the
the
movie. Or?
scene-
Yeah,
no,
in the
no.
movie.
No,
Ready?
I-
Why are you on antidepressants? And go.
Well, I was depressed.
Why?
I was and
I don't know what her lines are, Ryan.
We're not telling you. I don't want him to do the scene. I want him to explain because you were always talking about how depressed you are.
I feel great.
And the way
Ryan.
he explains.
Do you
want
want to know why I was
depression feels
depressed,
like
Ryan? You want me to get into why I was depressed?
because of this.
He had a terrible
Because your
breakup.
real life
Terrible.
Hannah takes the stairs situation.
Exactly. And I feel
Oh,
wonderful
God
now.
forbid you
I
relate
feel-
at all to what I'm talking about.
But I feel great now, so I'm not depressed.
well, if you feel great, then
Yeah,
that's
You
feel
fine.
good.
talked about your comic book today.
Yeah, comic book. What is it?
Oh, I should have brought you guys.
I
a
know.
copy.
It's so good.
I'm a huge comic book guy.
Oh,
And I have read that many
Jackie,
a time.
Did it
Let
just
him
come
talk.
out?
Let the guy
good.
talk about his fucking comic book.
He's been interrupting
Ryan,
me for the
shut
past
the fuck
hour.
up, Ryan.
Are you drinking that Four Loko?
Four Loko!
Oh my God! That's right, folks. This episode is brought to you
Four
by
Loko!
Four Loko.
Yeah! Yeah, baby! Four Loko!
What do you think of this so far, Ken?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah,
What do you think of Justin?
love them.
Okay. So you
Four
talk about
Loko!
no. Kent, will you explain what depression feels like while this song plays?
Sure.
Okay, go on.
Yo, check it.
No, just talk totally.
No, I went through a breakup, and I was the one breaking up. But then I got depressed, but it was debilitating. Like I couldn't eat or sleep. Like I lost 40 pounds.
Been there, done that, bro.
Yeah. And it lasted about 3 months, and then finally I went to a psychiatrist, and he put me on Lexapro.
You know what you need? You need some motherfucking Four Loko!
Yo, I prescribe
Now when
3
you look
cans
back,
of cranberry
does it
lemonade.
seem so silly that you got that upset over it? Or
No, fuck no. That shit fucks you up, dude.
Well, I think there was he described it as a perfect storm of events. I'd been doing a lot of ecstasy. I think that had something to do with it.
Oh, yeah, that will.
So I had like low serotonin levels. So it was like a lot of it was brain chemistry. But
You said you felt like you were at the bottom of a pit.
yes, bottom. Well, that's the way it was described to me. Was that I was in a big
Don't
hole,
turn it up.
and that the antidepressants weren't there to get me out of the hole, but they were there to give me a floor to stand on, so that I could
Claw your
be
way up.
capable of clawing my way out of the hole.
They give you sharper claws and.
Yeah, and they for me they were very effective. Like they helped.
And in the movie, you said you were worried about taking them because you thought you wouldn't be as funny or as good a
Yes,
writer, and that's
yes.
the real concerns you had?
Yes.
Ah.
And then I got nominated for 6 Emmys on them.
Nice.
So you tell me.
Alexa Pro!
Have you won an Emmy yet?
Never won.
Isn't that funny?
Never won.
He's never won, but
Never
I can
will.
name
You
others
are
though
the
that
Martin
have
Scorsese
2 to
before
3,
departed.
4 Emmys.
Yes.
The Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci.
Did she ever win?
The
No.
Guap Gang.
But wait, so what happens if you don't take them? You're not on them now.
Actually, after I had my threesome, I went off them. The next day, I was like, I don't need these.
I don't need this
Four
shit.
Yeah.
Four Loko, yeah.
This threesome brought to you by Four.
Do you want to talk about why you got 2 tattoos, like in honor of like girlfriends that
Four
cover
Loko,
them up?
knock
Justin,
Good
turn the
story.
music down.
Yo.
Only
Four
turn the music up.
Loko.
Only turn the music up when
Okay,
Kent
okay.
is being very
Okay,
earnest,
fine.
and there'll be an
Sorry,
irony.
sorry.
Get it?
Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
The girl I broke up with, I had her initial tattooed over my heart with a sort of a pattern of triangles because she was an Aries, and the sign of the Aries is a triangle, and it represented the dates we met. The date we met.
Wait, you got it after you broke up?
No, I got it while we were dating.
Oh, okay.
But the only reason I got it was because we were fighting all the time, and
You thought that
she
might
always
cheer
says I
her
didn't
up?
love her. Yeah, and so I got it to
Ah.
prove that I loved her.
And then how soon after that did she break up with, or was it the breakup like?
I broke
final?
up with her because she was doing a lot of coke, and she lied to me about it twice.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, I have a question. How long were you
You've
with
got
this
like
girl?
Tommy Lee's life.
Hey,
But
hey, Mr. Interrupto.
Okay, sorry.
How long were you with this girl?
Off and on 10 years. But she, in the meantime,
God.
in the middle, she got married and moved to Australia. So,
What?
Then got divorced,
Okay.
came back, and you got
Yeah.
back together?
Yeah.
Oh
Holy
my God.
shit.
Do you feel like ultimately she's your soulmate and you belong with her in the long run?
kinda. Like, we got along really well. And we got along when we met. we did.
Kent Osborne.
So
are
would you go
filling
out
the-
with her again?
Probably not.
Have
I
you
think
seen her?
I,
What
yeah.
does she look like? She's still.
We went to
pretty?
Burning Man like a few years ago as friends, and it was.
Did you guys drink any Four Loko
a
while you were there?
nightmare. No.
What was it? What was it weird?
Yeah, she was just. I
If
don't
she's
know.
listening
Yeah,
right
we
now,
can't-
now-
what would
now
you
I'm
wanna
worried.
tell
Now,
her?
now we can't go down this
What
road.
would you want
No,
to
I think
tell
she
her?
was.
What
I
would
think
you tell her if
she
she was
was
listening?
having a hard time. I think she's doing better now.
What's her name? Address? Email address? No, I'm just kidding.
We'll post photos on
All
our
right,
Facebook
hold on,
page.
hold on. We got to wrap
Okay.
this up. So, Kent, one last question before we end the interview.
I have so many more questions.
I know,
though.
but we'll have Kent back again. He'll
Really?
be in,
If
yeah,
you'll, if
Really?
you'll come back.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
So,
was
Kent,
fun,
one
huh?
last question. Will you chug a Four Loko?
Come on, Kent.
Sure.
You're on Grandma's virginity.
I mean, no.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
cannot.
But I
I
mean-
don't blame you.
Yeah,
All right.
no. We just heard a news report how kids black out had
Yeah,
alcohol
you'll get
poisoning.
Oh.
sick. You'll turn
from
into
drinking
me.
half.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Kent.
How much
thank
have you drank so far, Justin?
I'm almost done with it. Thank you so much, Kent, for being on the show.
Yeah.
A legendary person here in the show.
I'm
Are you-
sorry, whoever it was canceled.
Oh, no,
Are
not
you
true
kidding
at all.
me?
What?
Are you kidding me? Nobody
Somebody-
I
canceled.
want you to know that you're the first person that I thought of bringing onto the show.
Wow.
Besides Throw Up.
And you're Jackie's legendary first guest.
Yeah.
Hey.
So this is
you-
so
on
it's
the
like,
Wikipedia, it'll say Jackie's first contribution for a guest.
Yeah.
Kent Osborne.
And I never contribute anything.
Jackie contributes
either.
the bare minimum to the show.
It's
She
true.
doesn't even listen or even know when it's a good or bad show and could care less.
And she most certainly doesn't get loco for them locos. All right, seriously though, we got to wrap this up.
oh
Kent,
man.
Thank you, Jackie.
any last
Thank
words,
you.
Kent?
Love you, girl.
Aw, I love you too.
Kent, do you want to plug anything?
Comic book.
Adventure Time.
It's a great
Plug
show.
your comic.
I
What's-
honestly,
Oh.
I watched the pilot of Adventure Time. I know it's not like what you worked on, the original, like that came out 2 years ago.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it that good still?
I think so. I mean, it's
Because the humor and everything, the animation style was all so great.
yeah. I mean, when he was developing it as a show, they made him like
Stick
write
to
a Bible
that?
and you know.
yeah.
like-
They basically took all the fun out of it. But
Yeah.
anyways,
And
what's your comic called? Really
oh,
quick.
well, it's called The Day Is Today. But if you want to go to, I have a Tumblr page.
Yeah, plug it.
Kent is awesome.
So Tumblr / Kent is awesome.
Yeah, or whatever. I just started it. But also there's a MySpace, OK Comics OK.
Okay.
Do people still use MySpace?
I don't think so.
No.
I never do.
Is it a new comic? It just came out?
Well, I've been doing this comic about me and my cat. It's like a 9.
You write and draw
awesome.
it?
Yeah. It's like a 9-panel strip. It's
Kent, you know what you got to do?
it's like
I'll tell
Kathy,
you off
but
the
with
air.
a guy.
I'll tell him off the
Okay.
air what to do.
Is it like confessional, kind of like one of those Peter Baggy, like sort of like those
Little bit.
indie comics,
Yeah.
like the Mumblecore of comics, basically?
I don't know how you. It's like Kathy, but with a guy.
Uh-huh.
That's how I describe it.
Oh, all right.
I love it.
I loved
Are
Peanuts.
you as honest as you were on
Chocolate?
the show about your life?
A
and
little
your...
more honest, perhaps.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't. That's why I was getting worried. I'm like, I didn't want to push you too much to say anything you'd be.
I have crazy stories, but I do it. I worry that my professional life, which is writing
will be
cartoons for
compromised.
children, and to be associated with like.
Dude,
no one here can relate with that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm right there with you,
Yeah.
my friend. Right there with you.
Four Loko! Tune in Friday nights at 9 for Disney Channel's newest hit show.
Four Loko! All right, Kent.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Kent. We love you.
That was awesome.
We love you.
Yay.
Yay! All right, everybody, it's time for the Abed update.
Woo!
Abed, why don't you
sorry.
crack open your Four Loko? Let's hear it. Crack it up by the mic.
Cracking up.
There we go.
What flavor of Four Loko do you have?
Blue
Abed?
raspberry. It smells rancid.
Take a sip and tell us how it tastes.
Blue rancid berry.
Yeah.
What do you think, Abed? How does it taste to you?
Oh my God, that's not a blue raspberry. That's like, oh Jesus.
What is it? Describe it.
Whoa.
Can I
it's
taste
like,
it? And I want you to taste mine. I really want to know if these actually taste any different. Mine is
It
cran.
doesn't taste that bad, but it's just rancid and foul. It has this weird like, disgusting like. What am I drinking?
Oh, then you think this is
Cranberry
rancid
lemonade.
and foul? Yeah, please try that.
Cranberry lemonade. That's what I've got.
This is the nectar of the gods
Oh,
compared to the
shit.
cranberry lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is.
That's like poison.
Can I have this?
No, hell no.
Oh
I
my
bought it.
God.
You know what this tastes
I
like?
would never
if,
trade
if
you.
you could taste
You
a,
could share it with
bladder infection.
If
That's
you can
what
taste
this
the
tastes
discharge
like.
of a bladder
Yeah.
infection?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Why don't they just name them that?
Let's get the Abed update going here.
Well,
So,
you can have sips of this. How's
I'm
that?
sorry, but I shouldn't have said you're very funny. I shouldn't have insulted you.
Okay,
By the way,
you didn't insult me.
just in case Kent wants to chime in. Kent, we thought he was leaving after the last segment, but apparently he's very lonely, as he said. And so we decided to take pity on him and let him stick around for the Abed update.
yeah, Kent.
Yes.
Kent's hanging out in the background. He's gonna if he feels the desire to say anything, he's gonna have to uncomfortably move over.
No.
Next
you
to
do
Abed.
the neck thing, I'll know to go boop,
Right.
and then we'll be fine.
Okay, all right, fair
Very
enough.
good. You guys
Yeah.
got
All
the
right,
system worked
so Abed, let's get started. First things first, I want to talk about your roommate situation.
Oh no.
So you said that there's trouble brewing at home.
If you all remember from Abed's first appearance, he talked about how he got kicked out of his old apartment in basically some duplicitous
tweaker
way.
moved
Yeah.
in
And now he
from
was left
Texas.
homeless, and he
Oh,
finally
true.
got a place in Hollywood. And thus begins chapter 2.
Yeah. So
This
so
series.
I'll get us started. Abed's got a new roommate. She's a girl. And
Look at Jackie lighting up.
and things aren't.
It's
things,
not like that,
Things
Jackie.
seem to be a little troublesome for Abed here. Abed,
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, Abed didn't exactly
Are you
vet
falling in love?
his potential roommate
Oh, no.
with the scrutiny
No.
that one normally would
I
when
may
they're
never fall
committing
in love
to
again because of her.
when
Go
they're
ahead, I
committing to
interrupted.
live. When they're committing, I'm saying you didn't exactly vet your potential roommate with the same kind of scrutiny one should when they're
But
committing
she
to.
had the place first,
okay,
right?
but
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
but
the lion's den.
he moved right in.
I moved
Yeah.
in.
No questions.
Now, when
no
Abed
asks.
first told me about his roommate, he described her as, I'd never met this woman before in my life, didn't know anything about her. He said she worked for the Jersey Shore TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Bing! That's a red flag coming up. I
Doing
knew it
what?
right away.
Like doing what?
She's a producer.
Okay.
But she goes to where they film, and she's like on set, like
I looked around when I was at Abed's apartment. I was kind of looking around going like, she doesn't mind all this stuff. And I think Abed said like, oh, she doesn't care. She's like...
just as crazy as me.
Yeah,
No,
basically.
I was moving in, dude.
No,
That's
but you
why
kind
they
of said like you were kind of let me know like she was a little bit.
She'll
You
fuck
said she
ya.
liked to party. You're like I don't know about her. All these things. I was like Jesus.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Abed,
So that was weeks ago, and I had no idea what happened since.
Yeah.
tell us what's up, Abed. What's the latest? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Like last night was weird.
Yeah.
I was on the ground. Like watching my laptop. I was watching a movie, Mistress, really good.
Okay.
And then she wasn't there. She comes home and she's with some dude. And this dude is scary. Like, he looks like he's from Jersey Shore. Immediately takes his shirt off. You know, and then she's like, why are you taking your shirt off? I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my God, are you watching a porno? And it's like, I wasn't. And I was like, no, I'm watching a movie.
Why weren't you in your room watching the movie?
Because I need to watch my laptop in the living room because that's where I get internet.
Oh, right.
And I had these weird shorts on that they're like, if I lay down a certain way, you can see my balls. So I had to pull it down like a dress.
Even when you're on your belly watching a movie?
I was on my
balls
side.
Stick out the back?
I was on my side, but it's like a dress. Like it kind of like falls in a certain way that like. So
all right,
I just
okay,
totally
okay.
see my
Okay,
balls.
so
that's probably why she was like, "Oh!" when she walked in.
So you're relaxed watching your movie. They come in. What happens?
just as like a storm coming in.
So did you scurry off to your room?
No, because I was like, I'll talk to these people. It was kind of fun talking to them because they're crazy and different than me. And they're all
most people are.
We went to so and so club, and I'm like, they're like, you don't know that spot, and I'm like, no, and they're like, we met DMX, and I'm like, oh, DMX is cool. Yeah, he's my homie. And then she's like, name dropper. He's a name dropper. And they're just both so...
I'm already ready to move out of this apartment.
Right.
Justin, what do you know that we don't know?
Well, I know that Abed was talking today about... I said, Abed, is your roommate attractive? And he said, oh, no. Oh, no.
She's got the weirdest... Her face is... It's very pig-like.
And then I said, well...
it's like a pig warrior.
And then Abed said, I couldn't live with an attractive girl. I'm like, why? And he's, what if like one night like she's down and I'm down and like we hook up and then it just gets weird? And I'm like, Abed, you just don't do that. Period. He's like, I can't control myself.
Well, no, it's not that I can't control myself, but you got to figure like over the span of a year, something's bound to happen.
Okay,
like
so
I catch her in naked. So anyway, they come in, they're talking about whatever, and I just, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna deal with this, and then she's like, all like, you're gonna be my babysitter. You're gonna protect me. You're gonna be my babysitter.
To you?
And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, and I even asked straight up. I'm like, well, what does that mean? What do you want me to do? I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, I'm gonna bring home these crazy, muscular, like ex-convicts.
That's what
and
she
then when
meant.
they try to rape me, you have to fight them.
And that guy's
great,
like
thank
showing
you.
me his tattoos, and he's bragging about skateboarding, and then
Hey,
I'm like,
I fucking beat up a couple dudes yesterday just for looking at me funny.
No, that's what he said. That is totally. He showed me that his ATM card got like wrecked because he got in a fight. And he's like, and I was like, well, did you win?
Okay.
He's like,
Oh
I
my
beat the
God.
dude's ass.
All right.
Abed, you were going to get hurt.
So
Like,
if Abed
all
had a
right.
sitcom theme song, it would be moving on down, moving on down.
Oh, that's me.
I
place
keep
is really
getting
cool, though.
shittier places to live
No. Okay. Well, luckily I
Got
have
a
a lock on my
shitty
door.
Hollywood apartment.
with a crazy ass bitch for a roommate. She keeps bringing drug addicts and lunatics home at night, and they're gonna kick my ass.
Keep getting stabbed by some meth head.
He's
My
angry.
pig warrior roommate brought home.
Yup.
Abed, I'm really genuinely worried. First of all, I'm never coming over to your apartment ever again.
I want to
because
come
I know
over
it's
now.
gonna happen. I'm gonna show up the one night and it's like, Abed, is it cool? Yeah. And then we'll be watching
the
a movie
shit
on the
beat out of
floor, and then she's gonna walk in with like three fucking scumbags, and like one of them's gonna be all like, I know that's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
Like I
Let's
avoid
make
these
it happen,
situations.
Abed.
One of
Like,
them's gonna
Ryan
have a
looks
gun.
like
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
he hates.
Yeah.
You look like someone I hate.
Yeah, seriously.
No, he's gonna be like,
Beat the
hey,
shit out of
I
him.
think you mugged me yesterday. What? No, I
No, and I have this crazy balcony that he could probably throw Ryan off. Well,
I think Abed should invite us over.
Oh God, we should
Imagine
do a
if we
show.
did-
What if
we
we
did
do
Can
a
we do
show?
a Grandma's Virginity
Let's
from his
do a
apartment?
show from a live remote show from Abed's apartment, and then all the guests will be whoever Pig Face brings home.
Oh God. Okay. No.
I really feel
Abed-
bad that I called her that.
Pigface? Does she have a sister?
Does she have two sisters for Kent? You know what I'm saying? Okay, hello.
Oh, my favorite. Come in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
It's me.
Oh my God, it's Abed's roommate.
No.
Oh.
No.
He's a guy.
Who is it?
No, this is Bizarro Abed.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, Bizarro
I
Abed.
see now. You look like Abed, but you got blonde hair.
Yeah.
And you're wearing a
Yeah, I got
you're wearing a shirt with no ironic graphic design on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, boy, I just moved into a house and my roommate's really cool.
Oh yeah? What's she
man.
like?
Oh, he's so cool. It's
Oh,
a
he.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He keeps bringing home these hot girls that want to fuck me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, damn, girl. Like the other night, this one girl he brings home, I think she was on drugs or something. And she whips out her tattoos, and then she's like, I want to fuck you. And I was like, whoa, what the hell, dude? All right, anyways, I'm Bizarro Abed. I got to go.
Wait, Bizarro Abed, did you let's
Yeah,
see.
what's up?
Did you... What would Bizarro Abed do according to the law thing? Instead of always getting pulled over by
it's
cops?
so funny, man. Every time I see a cop, they give me a high five.
Okay,
I was about to say there we go.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's up, pig? And they're like, oh, bro, give me a high five.
Okay.
Bro.
Oh, they're like, good one.
Very good.
All right, I got to get going,
Okay,
guys,
bye,
because, man,
Bizarro.
everybody likes me, and my life is great. I'm happy. I'll see you guys later.
Bizarro Abed.
All right,
That's
bye.
mean.
Can I just clarify? My life's good. I'm happy.
I love Abed. And Abed, now you have the floor, to plug your show.
Go ahead, Abed. Plug your show.
I am currently working on the second episode, but the first episode is on channel101.com on the front page. It's called Toon Wolf, and Ryan's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who else is in it?
Why did
Who
you
else
ask
is
him
in
to
it?
be in it?
Because I'm a
Abed?
great actor.
I'm in it. Fred Stoller.
A lovely little lady
Erica
named
Costa.
what?
Wendy McComb.
Ooh.
She's very nice.
I like
very
her.
Funny. Yeah,
Okay.
Justin likes
It's
her.
a great show. The animation is done by MC Griffin. Surprised you didn't think to mention that.
Yeah,
No, I
way
was
to
going
go.
to. You didn't let me
Okay.
finish.
Way
Well,
to blow
all right.
it, Abed. What'd you think? You have an hour to
it's
talk about it?
Directed by the very great Matt Freund.
All right.
And
Talented
so,
cinematographer and director.
And
yes.
so what? You want to pitch the second episode plot? Come on, Abed, hurry it up.
Oh no, I'm done. Thank you for
Okay,
the plug. Well,
check it
and
out.
I will say
See,
that
Abed, all the abuse we pile on is balanced out by a plug.
Abed, final words. Go ahead.
be safe and drink Four Loko.
Yeah! All right, it's time in the show for another segment of celebrity gossip explosion news from our resident, incredible celebrity gossip columnist, Mr. Seymour Scoops.
Boy, am I happy, fellas. Get me some happy juice, because I'm on top of the morning.
What's going on, Mr. Scoops?
Well, every day I'm remembering more and more things.
Oh, that's great.
Do you remember how old you are?
Well, not really.
Well,
I remember I'm old.
Well, let's just fill our
I
audience in
remember
really quick.
orange juice tastes good.
Mr. Scoops, we found out that he's actually 2,300 years old, and then we were going to get into sort of some crazy information about his past, and then he had a horrible amnesia accident.
I got run over by a bus.
Yeah. And so but now you're
I
remembering.
wouldn't call it an amnesia accident.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess not. But so now you remember what's happening, huh? You remember
Well,
everything?
I kind of remember that Star Wars was fairly popular.
Okay, yeah.
And are you with the wife? Not with the wife?
I remember this. Yes, I remember my wife.
Uh-huh.
We canoodled the other day.
Oh,
okay.
In Schwab's soda fountain.
Oh, okay, good. That's great.
I don't know where that is. That a place?
That's a place over
It's
where
very
by where
famous place.
by where
Yeah.
they live. Yeah.
Yep.
So
movie stars.
Are you on the heroin or off the heroin?
I'm on the heroin.
On the
I don't
heroin?
find any problem with that.
Okay. And are you still going to Pastor Gary?
Pastor Gary is kind of on my outs, you know.
Oh,
He
okay.
told me you don't have to bring the white horse in here and don't put it on the communion plate.
Yeah.
I kind of disagreed.
Is there communion
Oh,
in
boy.
Presbyterian church?
I don't know. They were passing out something.
I think that was the collection basket.
Oh, that's right. I ate a quarter then. I don't understand.
Well, it's a good thing you got out of there, Mr. Scoops. It sounded like
Holy
a
shit lumps.
toxic environment.
So basically,
for you.
we're back to square one with Mr. Scoops. Then.
Back to square
You all right?
one?
You all right, Ryan?
This is a reboot.
Okay. Well, let's hear.
Scoop.
If we got any
I
scoops.
am Seymour Scoop, the mayor of Scoop Village. Let's all start now. Rock Hudson, AIDS victim, is now a president of a major ball corporation. Yeah, they make balls, rubber balls everywhere. How about that for Scoop?
Like Wilson? Is it like Wilson? No?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Rubber spongy balls that kids throw around.
Oh,
and-
Nerf maybe.
Yeah,
Or
possibly.
one of those types.
I
Okay.
didn't get the details.
That's a really great scoop.
Rock Hudson
AIDS victim.
started this company.
Yeah.
Currently,
I've got something that he's the president.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
CEO.
pretty
That's-
mighty scoop. All right.
Considering he's been dead.
Next scoop.
For
Ryan, please.
25
Paul
years.
Reiser and Bonnie Hunt are on the outs again. Who would have thunk? One of them has leukemia, but nobody's saying who.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
That is just mind-blowing
Bonnie
scoop.
Hunt and Paul Reiser are a couple.
Back together
but
again.
they were.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were ever even together.
These are scoops you don't know about.
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean,
I'm
you
on
heard
a
it here.
roll,
You
aren't
heard
I,
it here
Justin?
first.
So,
Yeah, you
yep.
never been better, Mr. Scoop.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So
I mean, you're batting them right out of the park.
one
right
of
now.
them has leukemia.
One of them. Who knows who? I'll announce it on the next show.
Pretty great scoop, huh, Ryan?
Well, if we knew who had leukemia.
I believe it's curable. All right. Mariel Hemingway, star of Star 80, is back in the movies again as they try to do a remake, Star 10. How about that one, fellas?
So
amazing.
Well, the thing.
I mean,
it goes backwards, but it's actually forwards.
I'm at a
Yeah.
loss for words. I mean, that.
Yep,
God,
that's
what
a
a
great
scoop!
But
What a
It's
scoop!
kind of fallen over, aren't you,
Mr.
Justin?
Scoops.
in
I mean,
in Star 80, I believe she played a Playboy bunny who was killed and
Yep.
decapitated by her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
So who is she playing in this update?
Oh, by the way, hang on one second. Hewlett Packard printers. What was that?
What did you just do there?
Nothing.
wow, that's.
Are you?
It's in the script here.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
had to mention that.
Are you being paid by Hewlett Packard
No,
printers?
sorry, Bobby. Hewlett Packard's the finest printers in the land aren't paying me anything.
Well, that sounds like a plug, Mr. Scoops.
Well, you know what? I just want to say
Try
that
our
you know
color versions.
if he's got
What?
You're reading a press release.
Bronson Pinchot is
Okay.
gay again. Who would have thunk? He's enrolling in the Metropolitan Ballet.
Who is Mariel Hemingway playing in Star 10? Herself? The character was killed in the first one, Star 80.
It's a comeback time for Mariel Hemingway.
Ryan, you know, why don't you back off of Mr. Scoops? I mean, why don't you just quit beating around the bush and just quit being so passive aggressive? And why don't you just say what you mean? You don't believe his scoops again.
Who made you captain of the grumpy army?
Yeah, you why don't you just quit being passive aggressive and just tell him what you're thinking?
Out with it, buddy. That's what we did in the war.
Which war?
War of Peloponnesian. Why did I say that?
Oh my God.
It's coming back.
He's remembering. He's remembering the Peloponnesian War.
Wow.
What was it
I
like?
remember a lot of long oars, a lot
Yes!
of arrows with
Yes!
fire on them.
Yeah, oh my God, Mr. Scoops.
And then I remember
Yes!
Tim Allen starting his own marshmallow truck. Yes, who would have believed it? A truck made out of marshmallows.
Oh.
Holy hole in a donut.
You were so close.
Thank God. Whew. You were putting me to sleep with the fiery oars and the.
Yeah, that was a little bummy.
Thank God it.
No, Justin.
With that amazing Tim Allen scoop.
Yeah, that was really hot, wasn't it, Justin?
I mean, I got hot. I got like a hot
Yep.
flush. It was so good. I mean, it just
hot.
such a good scoop.
Hot
I mean,
off the press.
You know, it's funny, Mr. Scoops. I sometimes wonder, like, why you must you must be getting offers from like TMZ and the Inquirer every
ZMD
day,
and
right?
DVD.
Yeah.
DDT.
Oh man.
I'm getting offers out my anal soul. What's that mean? I don't know. Hey, what about that Bill O'Reilly? He's running for president. Of his mouth.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
That's just a
That's a
commentary.
scoop.
It's
a
just
good
a
one.
snide remark.
That's my little scoop.
That's not
No, it's not a scoop. I mean, he's running for president. I mean,
of his mouth.
Yep.
That's like a
Well,
that's
I mean,
rhetoric
It doesn't change the fact that he's running for president now, does
of
it?
his mouth.
So what?
J-Lo and
Who
Ben
else is running for
Affleck.
Who else is running against him?
Wait, hold on. What's that, Mr.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Spotted on the golf course 3 years ago. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Why are you
what a
laughing at
scoop.
that, Mr. Scoops?
I just thought, hey, that's fun. I love golf.
You realized you became aware of how dated that was, right?
No, I didn't. I'm still saying scoop, scoop, scoop. And I'll stand by my scoops. I'm back. If you ever thought I wasn't back, I am.
He's back.
Better than ever.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, Mr. Scoops. I gotta say, now that you're back, I really missed you.
Yeah. Do you
Let's
have
high
anything,
five.
High five, Mr. Scoops.
Nice one.
Yeah, up
Top
top.
gun.
Anything
Yeah.
else you want to tell us about Hewlett Packard printers?
Well, I'm telling you,
Official
anytime you
scanners?
go by Hewlett Packard, you're sure to be on Easy Street. Let's take it from me. Scoop.
That's right. All right. Well, that was another episode of Mr. Scoops.
Brought to you by Hewlett Packard.
Back in the swing of things. Back in the saddle.
So
back in
close.
black.
He was so close to remembering.
So, so great, Mr. Scoops. Thanks for coming by.
Hewlett Packard.
We got a lot of great scoops this time.
Thanks, everybody.
Focus on that Peloponnesian War.
And,
thing.
I'm back.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, Mr. Scoops.
Thanks, guys. Hewlett Packard.
All right. It's time for listener email, baby.
Jackie's favorite segment.
Yay!
All right,
I'm starting to
Jackie.
feel alive again.
All right, you ready to comment on some listener email? Yeah, let's do it. Listener email brought to you by Four Loko.
Okay. Go ahead.
The blue raspberry flavor is much, much better.
Well, now we know. There's 8 flavors.
All right.
Wait, can I just a listener update on my Four Loko status? I am almost done with my can of Four Loko.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh yeah. Just a couple of sips left, ladies and gentlemen, and I feel absolutely sick.
How's Puffy Chair feeling?
What's going on? Where's
Kent?
Where's that guy that was sitting on me? It was so warm and cozy. Where's he at?
I think he went to the restroom. He might be coming back.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
I'll just
For a long time.
You're not getting ornery again, are you? Puffy Chair?
No. I'll just sit here and wait. I really like him.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can see why all the ladies like him.
Why they let him sit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you, Puffy Chair, you fucking biatch.
Camo writes.
Camo?
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
He writes, I would like to be a clergy for Pigs or People, but I have a few questions.
Oh, please.
We haven't answered Pigs or People questions in a while. Fans of that might,
Well, we should be doing a new Pigs or People segment, but Ryan keeps editing it out every time we do it.
Okay. One, you said you could be you. One, you said you could be you, and then after your pig life, you could come back as your lover.
Yes.
Well, then couldn't there only be one spirit that has lived every life?
No. Unfortunately, no, because there are more than one spirit. Sorry. Now, there could be one spirit that's lived every life in one family. That's possible. The odds are slim to none, but you could be your mom, dad, brother, sister, uncle, nephew, aunt, wife, and your own children. It's possible. Go ahead.
On that note, do you think maybe a past or future incarnation of you is listening?
On Mike,
Ooh,
Ryan,
that's a
maybe?
good one.
Maybe on Mike?
Do you think a past or future incarnation of you is currently listening to the show?
Absolutely possible.
Oh,
and
that's wonderful.
And very probable.
Wow.
And could be a guest.
Yeah.
Yep.
3. Can you tell us more about the spirit elders?
Listen, the spirit elders are shadowy, shifty fellas. I don't want to get into it. This is one of the reasons why we had to
stop. Yeah, because he was talking too much about the spirit elders.
I got the old smap of the loops.
Can you describe them?
Yes. One of them's very tall, wears glasses. The other,
what do they sound like? Do an impression of their voice.
Oh God, this is gonna be hard. Okay, let me think here. Hello.
They sound like they're underwater. Okay.
That's what one of them sounds like.
They
and the other one sounds like this. Hey, how's it going? I'm a spirit elder. Hey.
Okay. Were they upset that you were doing their bit on their episode of 12? Okay, everybody loves that. Yeah.
That's what the other one sounds like.
Were they upset that you were stealing their bit? Doing the MASH theme like a
Oh,
Brooklyn
yeah,
guy.
no, yeah, he got really mad at me. Yeah,
he's like, it's one thing to talk about pigs or people, it's another thing to steal my best
don't rip
shtick.
my bit off.
Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, Asmund writes, this is a very special email, Jackie. I know you love it whenever we get foreigners writing into the show from other parts of the world.
Where is she from?
I don't know if it's a he or she. Good call on that.
Asmund.
Is
Sounds
from
like
Norway.
Jasmine.
We've gotten a few emails from Norway.
Yeah, Norway.
We have an international fan base, Kent.
I had sex with a woman from Norway.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How was
This
it?
is her.
How was it?
It was awesome.
Are they really beautiful? They
She was gorgeous.
Shiksa goddesses?
Hey,
right?
man,
Yeah.
did she suck your dick?
Was her name
Kent.
Asmund?
I mean, Justin.
I can't remember her name.
This is her.
I've heard that the Norway women are very liberated sexually. Let's just say. Is that true?
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Hello.
Hey, it's me, Mario.
Okay, Mario. Why don't you go ahead and sit on the Mario?
No.
You wanna...
Hey, I hear you're doing a list of mail. I want to sit in.
Okay, you want to sit on the puppy chair?
No.
Wait, why don't you sit on Kent's lap?
No, I just want to say, yesterday
You're killing Jackie, Mario.
my brother Luigi.
Uh-huh.
He said we jump on top of cloud, and then the cloud disappear, and we fall all the way to the ground.
Oh well, thanks for sharing that.
So
Mario.
I'm just gonna sit right here.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Puffy chair, Mario. Mario, puffy chair.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, Ryan, keep it moving.
Okay, so Asmund says, even though my last name contains the Ghostbuster symbol, that's what I said with one of our previous emails. I got the O's with a slash.
Long-time listener, fifth-time emailer.
My first name is pronounced Osmond, so forget my last name and run with that. Thanks. Anyways, Dear Grandpa's Promiscuity, that's a reference to an earlier
Yep,
thing we
that
said.
was Jackie's.
Long-time listener, first-time caller emailing. Since I'm a part of your too cool for school 20-something demographic that doesn't send in listener emails, my reluctance have always won. But after the last episode, the fabulous episode 14, I was given two good reasons. Reason number one, I'm actually one of the 10 to 20 Norwegians that religiously listens to your podcast. Wow. My older brother, an avid Channel 101 fan, turned me into GVP this summer, and since then I often find myself listening to replays of the 14-plus episodes instead of other worthy alternatives such as The Moth, TED Talks, audiobooks, and Norwegian stuff you will never hear about. And I'm preaching your gospel everywhere I can.
Ryan, this is the Mario.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the time there was a green pipe, and I get on the top, and I go down inside, and all of a sudden, I got a bunch of coins.
Okay, Kent and Puffy Chair, let me explain. Mario comes in every now and then to visit us, and that's the funny thing about Mario is he just says things related to nothing that we're talking about, but always connected to the video game Super Mario World where he comes from.
Oh.
What do you think about that, Puffy Chair?
Oh man, I really like Mario.
It's not what I wanted to hear. Okay, number two, Mr. Scoop's Hell Ride, referring to the episode's listener email about cutting the Scoopalicious segment. Is this person insane? Blah, 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 blah. He defends Mr. Scoop. So, apparently,
good for him.
There's a real divisiveness about the Mr. Scoops issue.
People love it. People hate it. That's when you know it's good. Divides the audience.
Sorry, I have to speed through your email, Osbourne. We have lots of emails to get to.
All right. Oh, that was still the guy? Okay, next email.
Next
email.
Oh, and he offers to put us up in Norway?
Let's go.
All right.
I'll see you there, buddy.
I'll go.
And he...
Can we go backpacking? Take us backpacking somewhere cool over there.
He says he's actually writing for the Basketball World Championship in Turkey.
I thought
where
we
the
were
Americans are
skipping
doing
to the
an
next
okay
email.
He's a
job.
basketball player?
The Norwegian woman I
I
had
bet
sex
he's
with,
cute.
I met her at the base of Mount Everest.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
See, he's got
What
a
a life
lot
you
of
led.
stories.
I'll
What
be
a
right
life
back.
you
I'm
led.
going to go to the base of Mount Everest.
Yeah, what? Don't you think would she have slept with you if you didn't climb it, you think?
I don't know.
Did you climb
I
it
met
all the
her
way
at
to the
the
top?
top.
I climbed all the way to the top.
Did
of
you
the,
sleep with
of the base?
her at the top? Of the
No, we
base?
slept in Kathmandu.
Did she climb all the way to the
There
top
wasn't
of
a
your
lot
base?
of sleeping.
It's time for me to travel.
Yeah,
is what
Justin.
Kent
Justin's
is-
never left the
Well, we
country.
can stay in Norway for
I'm
free.
getting my passport this year.
Where are you
All
gonna
right.
go, Justin?
I swear to God, I'm gonna just fucking go nuts. I'm just gonna go everywhere. I don't give a fuck anymore about nothing.
Okay.
All right, next email.
This is from Nick. He says, "Hey GVP, what are the chances of getting the one and the only Mark the Punch Pancini, Chris Romano on the podcast? I loved Acceptable TV. I voted every week. Blah 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 blah. He does a reference to your character Justin Robert J. Bachman, and he would, as he would say, until next time, kiss my ass.
Yep.
Say it, Justin. Do your
I don't
character.
even remember his voice.
That was your
I
little.
I guess that was his voice.
That was your making copies.
Yeah. Hey.
I have a story about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, when
I want to hear it.
So Rob Schneider, he was hired as a writer
Uh-huh.
with David Spade, and then he wrote that sketch. He came up with the sketch for the copy guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then did it, and then it was like a hit overnight. And then they were all flying somewhere, and he got to fly first class with Lorne Michaels, and everyone else was flying coach.
That's a copies guy. Making copies guy.
Yeah, the copy guy was like the new overnight
making
sensation.
copies, cashes
Yeah.
checks.
Everyone was like, "Fucking Schneider."
Yeah.
So Justin, are we gonna have Chris Romano as a guest? Our good friend and peer Chris Romano.
Let me look into my magic 8-ball. Yes.
Okay, we will have him. He's the star and creator of the Spike TV show Blue Mountain State, premiering
Let me
October
put it like
28th on
this.
Spike TV, and we will have him
whoa,
the
whoa.
week of the premiere.
Okay, fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. He's kind of flaky.
Okay. Miles writes, Dear Justin, Jackie, and Ryan, if my parents died in a horrible, tragic accident, which one of you guys, if any, would be willing, if not reluctantly, to adopt me until I'm able to make a living of my own?
Ryan, this is Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Real quick,
Okay.
you say Miles.
Yeah.
You know, if you add up every level in a Mario game, and me and Luigi, we go miles across. If you add up all the lengths of every level.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's the distance to the moon. One of those facts.
No, it's just miles, just like you say.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Mario. Anyways, who would take care of this guy? Jackie? He's an 18. He's a young boy.
Oh, if
his parents die. Although he does say he's 18, so it's a
I'll
moot
tell you
point.
what. If he was a homosexual, I would take care of him. If he's straight, I don't want him anywhere near my home. But if he's gay, fine.
Okay.
And if he's cute, yeah, I'll
All
adopt
right.
him.
Oh,
And if
Jackie will
he's
take
got a
him.
good
Yeah.
personality, I'll take him. Sarah writes, Hi.
Another Sarah?
Yeah, I'm that girl who thinks Ryan is cute from last week. Booyah, Jackie.
Booyah, baby.
And sorry, but I'm 12. Booyah, me.
Wah, 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 wah.
But when you're old and creepy, you can date me. You will be a saber. Anywho.
Oh, I love that we're getting 12-year-olds that are like
Hitting
offering
their bodies
to
to
date you
Ryan.
when they hit 18. That's awesome. So how many years is that from now? What
6
12?
years. I will be 40.
Okay,
Perfect.
and what year will that be? That'll be
2006.
16. No, 2016. Okay, what's her name?
2006.
Wait, is it
Sarah?
Is she offering herself or her friend?
I don't know what she's offering.
All right, we're holding you to it.
Thank you for
This
making
girl's
fun of me.
like, she's going by the law. She's like, all right, well, when I'm legal, we'll fuck.
Come on, she's not
Oh.
saying that.
Justin.
Oh.
Four Loko.
Yeah!
That inappropriate comment was brought to you by Four Loko. Yeah. She says that her and her BFF Gaby were making a long walk home from school, and that made us feel a lot better. The fact that we made fun of her. Okay, well, I'm glad we can make a 12-year-old girl.
All right.
Or 2-year-old guy.
And seriously,
And she sent a picture of herself.
statutory.
Oh, I want to see it.
Statutory rape is no joke.
Do you want me to? Four Loko.
Oh, it's so little. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm not kidding. That's fucking dark, horrible shit.
This email, I don't even know. This is lighter. He says, I don't think I got the first email from him because he says, oh, I forgot to mail in and say I'm Norwegian. Oh, no, I get it. He said,
Hey, Ryan, I got a question.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Super Mario. What'd you think?
All of these emails, they're making me think all of the coins when I hit my head on the box.
Yeah, it's like they never end.
Well, no. What I wanted to say, sometimes I hit a box, only one coin comes out. Sometimes I hit a box, a bunch of coins that come out.
I'm staying for one more.
Just
and
it
then I'm
reminds
leaving.
me of all of the emails.
I'm not joking.
Oh, okay, Jackie.
I'm not joking. I have to get up at 7 tomorrow.
What
Jackie.
real
Jackie's
standoff.
To Mario here. Jackie, why are you so mad?
Jackie, talk to Mario. Tell him what's the matter.
I talk about the coins in the box I hit on my head. I don't understand why you're so mad at me.
Jackie, look Mario in the face. Look at his cute little mustache. His little red hat with the M
Why?
on it.
Yeah.
He's so small. Look
I have,
at him.
I have a
He's-
question for Mario.
Yes.
What was Donkey Kong like?
Oh, yeah, Donkey Kong, he stand up at the top and he have with the
I hate
princess.
you so much.
And then he throw the barrels. I run up and jump on and I get the hammer.
You would be lonely if you stayed for this.
This is great.
That's not exactly what Donkey Kong is like. That's just where the game play
Donkey Kong, he I get to the top and then I get to the princess and then he gets so mad. He gets so mad at me.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. He wants the keep the princess for himself.
And that is what he is like.
Do you think he? Do you think do you think he was like he had a romantic thing for the princess?
Oh,
was he protecting her?
Yeah,
in his mind,
you were the bad guy.
Yeah, you were trying to hurt her.
He's a very possessive.
I'm trying to keep this scummy Italian away from this
Italian's got
girl.
a hammer. He's running at me.
I mean, it's all about perspective, Justin.
He's a
Mario.
He's a very possessive man. He want everything to be his property. He know I look at a woman as a person. He look as a property. I just want to get up there and say hello and just maybe a little small talk.
Yeah, but he's jealous. Sends those walking fireballs right after you.
He's a very angry. He'll throw the barrel.
Yeah. Okay. Does that answer your question, Kent? I mean, that gives us some great insight into Donkey Kong. Okay. Oh.
All right, next.
Come on,
Ryan.
Jackie, wake up.
Come on,
puppy
Jackie.
Puppy chair. Try to. Come on, puppy chair.
Come on, Jackie, get over here, baby. Sit on my lap.
Jackie, sit on the puppy chair for the last email.
I'm the puppy chair, Jackie. Why don't you sit over here and get comfy?
Can we do the next email?
All right, next email, Ryan.
Okay, this is from Lider. He says, I forgot to mail in and say I'm Norwegian in time for the new podcast, and that, yes, you can come and stay in Oslo anytime. Second offer, baby.
Wow.
Okay, the girls in Lazo.
Ryan, next email and start clean.
What are you talking about? That
We already read the dude's email.
This is number 2. 2 people from Norway.
Second Norway listener?
Yeah,
Totally
exactly. Totally different.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But remember to wear... Jeez, Justin.
Sorry. I'm just getting...
We've got
I'm turning into Jackie over here.
But remember to wear basketball caps and sunglasses to cover your rising star identities. There are already quite a few people here checking out the podcast. Let me check the statistics from the last episode.
There's 7.
We have
7
the
people.
data from the 15th episode. Let's scroll down to Norway. 13.
Wow.
13 downloads.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
That's 3 more than Lithuania.
Okay,
4
all right.
more than Korea. If you're in those countries, we know you're listening. Right in.
All right, next email. Ryan?
That's it. But guess what? Since we never broadcast last episode, we will now do a flashback to our 2 or 3 favorite episodes from the lost 16th episode.
You mean emails?
Emails, whatever.
Why don't we just want to sort of strategically plop those in?
We've got ourselves covered.
Okay, good call.
Okay.
All right. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Here we are. Now we're here with some special emails from the lost episode.
Dan Crafton writes in, I listened to episode 12 as soon as it came out last night and thought it was hilarious, and I would like to say some things to all of you. Jackie, remember this guy was the one with the whole story album and the story?
Listen
remember?
to episode 12. How old is this email?
This is only from, no, remember, oh shit. I'm sorry. This is why I'm confused. Remember last week when we were talking about how this guy wrote in, he was the one who sent us the story synopsis and the...
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so then we said forward the story synopsis because he gave us permission to read it on the air.
Okay, here we go.
So here it is.
Finally have to pay this one off.
Okay, so this is the story synopsis that...
All right, read clearly
okay.
and quickly.
Hey, everyone. Here's the synopsis again. And if you guys have any ideas to make it better, that'd be great. And be as harsh as possible.
Okay.
There's this man who witnesses his family being murdered before his very eyes, but is too afraid to do anything because he wants to live. But in the later weeks, he desperately regrets the decision he made and now wants redemption. But in the process, he's murdered by someone completely irrelevant as of now. So now the main character comes back from the grave and starts murdering innocent civilians until he discovers both murderers and finds out that the one that murdered him is really his brother, trying to protect him from being killed and feeling disgraced. But the main character's dead, so he doesn't comprehend any of it and kills him.
What?
And then after months of searching and killing, he finds his family's murderer. And then there's this huge climax where they have a brawl, and the murderer shoots the main character in the shoulder, and he acts dead again. But then he comes back and snaps the murderer's neck.
Real.
And the main character feels the need for bloodshed, so he severs the head, unsure how yet, and then walks up to a broken mirror, holds the head up, and brings forth an evil smirk.
The end?
Question mark?
Okay, so
Notes call.
If you're going for sort of like a trapped in the closet kind of R. Kelly vibe, then awesome. Job well done. If you're going for like an actual like trackable story,
get some new track.
Yeah. I mean, you maybe do some.
How old is
like
this
story
kid?
writing? But then again, it is a music
if it's
album.
a kid,
Here's the thing. You know what? I think he's on the right track because this is a music.
If
What
it's
does
a
he call it?
music
A
video?
music tale?
A
No, Jackie.
story album.
Story album where it's like
It's like
an album of music,
like
like
a
your
concept
favorite
album, like
shitty album
okay,
you love,
okay,
like
okay.
you know your latest Lady Gaga piece of shit.
No,
Only
it's
each
like-
song is building upon
Right,
a story
gotcha.
arc, just like R. Kelly's Trapped in the
Rush's
Closet.
2112, Jethro Tull's.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Whatever that one
I
was.
think you're on the right track because I don't think that story structure really plays a heavy role in music albums, do they? It's sort of flight of fancy, whatever goes,
Yeah.
whatever happens. Okay, yeah, no, you're doing a good job. Hurry up and record those songs so we can hear them.
This
Right, we
works,
need to see it all together.
Yeah, this does work as a concept album, but only because I didn't follow any of it. So if I was watching it on the screen,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of like, you know, one of those like the movies that Charlie Kaufman is making fun of in an adaptation, like that his brother is writing, like, oh, it's the three, and they're all three characters are all in the mind of a serial killer, like that kind of convoluted, sort of dark serial killer kind of thing.
Yep.
I mean, obviously it's got like a kind of Crow vibe, but it's way more complicated than the Crow. The Crow is simple. Guy and girlfriend gets raped and murdered. Guy comes back as a crow, dressed in all black. Guy breaks into the headquarters of the bad guy and kills them all.
Netflix it.
This one, it takes so many twists and turns.
But, you know, listen, for a story album, like I'm telling you, the fucking R. Kelly Trapped in a Closet is a perfect example. It's like
Yeah.
every little verse has every chapter of that fucking album has a huge, crazy, now there's a midget somewhere. Like
Yeah.
now there's this. You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
If this is a story album, I give it an A.
If it's
this
a
is
TV show or movie, F.
Or a novel, I give it an F.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Good work, buddy boy. Keep it up.
Ashley Ann Cooper.
That's a cute name.
You know who she is?
No.
Let's see if you can remember. Hey
right.
again, I love you guys. Yes, I live in Jamaica.
Oh.
But I go to the USA every single year, so there's a possibility I get to meet you guys.
Well,
I want to go to Jamaica, Ashley. Please.
Come to Jamaica, she says, with a smiley face icon.
I would die.
Then again, you guys are all unemployed, so I don't think that can happen anytime soon. I know all your listeners are pretty tired of me now, but I have to tell you something, Justin and Ryan. If you guys really want to get laid, then one of my friends are super into pedophilia and child molestation. Yes, she's 12. Okay, Ashley, let me explain something to you. This is
holy shit.
Something called a one-way street when it comes to pedophilia and child molestation.
Yeah.
The child cannot really be into it
Yeah,
and
what the
call
fuck?
it
She's not 12, is she?
I think what she's saying is she's got a 12-year-old
who's
friend
into older dudes
who somehow developed a fetish for child molestation and pedophilia.
Unless she is into 3-year-old.
Yeah, is this 12-year-old like into like 3-year-olds? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Like she's into babies? I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, first of all, this email, just by reading it, I immediately felt like I was contributing to something criminal. Just by even reading it, you know what I mean?
Ashley Ann Cooper, I think you need to sit down and discuss things with your friend. I mean,
And
what's
your
going
friend's
on here?
parents,
Yeah,
possibly.
I mean, Jesus Christ, be careful. She's gonna get hurt.
This isn't something to endorse or celebrate. This is something
Or
to
pimp
nip
out
in the bud.
to anybody.
In the bud. Jackie, can we forward this to your father? This email?
No. Come on. Let's not throw Ashley under the bus.
Okay.
Ashley, look.
She's probably just making a joke.
Needless to say, no. Something tells me Ashley is not the master of
she's being
irony.
sincere.
And are you guys virgins? Well, I don't
Yeah.
think Jackie
Yes.
is, but answer anyway.
Yeah, no, I am.
Yes.
Ashley.
Yes.
I'm
I
30, never been laid.
Yes, that's
Never
true.
will.
I am also a virgin. I have I've gotten to second base. Or I should say I've allowed a woman to get to second base.
Over the top of the clothes petting.
I consider second base to be a woman rubbing my chest. Yeah, over the shirt.
Over
I thought second base was holding hands.
No, that's
second
first
base
base.
is actually a little bit of petting.
Yeah, no, I hope to one day fall in love and meet a woman and marry her, and then
Ooh, Ashley, that's odd.
Our
of you to
wedding
say.
night.
I thought that was
No,
Ryan
that's
speaking.
me.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well,
And taking her over the threshold and laying her on our marital bed, and that will be the night that we are
Ashley, I wanna-
united
I wanna-
in body and soul, and I become a.
I want to thank Ashley
man.
Ann Cooper for this week's most outrageous email. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Good work, Ashley. You really knocked our socks off with that one. Lots of laughs all around the room.
You hear that, everybody? That's a call to arms. The new segment, most outrageous email.
Yeah, that was something else. She pretty much offered a 12-year-old creepy girl who's into.
And I believe, I mean, there's an element of it too, where we'd actually have to travel to another country, which adds a sleazy element to it that could not be
out of control.
that Dan Crafton could not have come up with for his story album.
Holy shit! Unbelievable.
Charlie Wang.
We have our very
who's
first.
quickly becoming my. I mean, it's between Ashley Ann Cooper, Charlie Wang, Ronnie from Ventura.
Well, we haven't
I
heard
don't
from
even
Ronnie
know.
in a
Yeah,
while.
we haven't heard from him in a while. But
What have you done
I
for me
don't-
lately?
Yeah, I don't know. The battle is getting close, but Charlie Wang is quickly becoming my favorite listener because he heeded the call.
He heeded the call. He
sent
us
in a voicemail.
voice.
So let's take a listen.
Charlie.
Let's take a listen, everybody.
All right, everybody. This is our very first Charlie Wang voicemail.
Hey guys, it's Charlie from China. We're listening to this. The self-destruction system in your computer has been activated. Your computer will blow up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, we're not capable of that. See, Chinese aren't that scary. Just writing to answer a couple of your questions. First of all, here in China, couples can only have one child. I have a 9-month-old brother, and the government charged us like 240,000 RMB, which is about $40,000. Yep, US dollars. So are you people losing your fucking mind trying to have hundreds of kids and lose all your awesome welfare? Please don't do that. Also, I think the reason why you guys know China is gathering secrets of the United States is because you guys have more advanced technology to watch us. But the censorship in here in China is freaking strict, and I might end up in jail talking too much about it when they found out. By the way, please don't call Taiwan a country, because you might lose a lot of mainland listeners. Finally, love the show, and Jackie becomes really evil when she talks about the BB gun suicide thing. Even creepier thinking about her photo. That's all. Bye.
All right.
Charlie Wang. I don't want him to get in trouble.
That was Charlie Wang-a-lang-a-lang-lang.
His cadence, was that from like a computer, like that machine thing that you did, or is that his cadence naturally, how he speaks?
That's his. What do you mean? You thought that was like a Stephen Hawking thing?
No, that was
Do you know
good
what I
old
mean?
Charlie
It's
Wang. I
like-
loved
That
his
was-
voice.
That was amazing. That was fucking
Charlie, well done.
awesome.
It sounds
Bravo.
too good to be true.
Charlie, next time just turn your mic up a little bit. It was a little
it
quiet.
was
Turn the volume
really-
up just
I
a
thought
tad.
it
Also,
was-
too, I mean, I hope he's using an alias. I do not want him to get in trouble.
No,
Oh,
he'll
you
be
think his
fine.
real name is
He'll be fine.
Charlie Wang?
Don't
Jackie?
flatter this show. I mean, really, no one's listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And,
well,
and God bless if Charlie Wang does get in trouble with the Chinese government, and that is some good publicity for the
Hell
show.
yeah.
All because of the
Oh,
Grandma's Virginity
God, I
podcast.
hope not.
absolutely.
But that's crazy. So he's saying that his brother his family had a kid, like I'm assuming the third kid, and so they got charged $40,000 for it. No,
Yeah.
because you're allowed to have two, right?
No,
No,
one.
he said
Oh,
one,
my
and because they
God.
did, he got penalized 40
Yeah.
grand.
40
not
grand.
him, his parents.
His parents.
It's horrible.
Well, at
That's
least they give you a
crazy.
monetary option to sort of pay it off. And they don't just fucking kill it. I mean, that would be pretty savage.
That'd be some country.
Um,
And he mentioned, because last week I talked about how we have our second okay, well, I can't call it a country now, but the second geographic location that listens to our show the most after the United States is Taiwan, which is not recognized as a country by the Chinese mainland, I guess Charlie's saying.
You're saying, yeah, if you're from the mainland. So what is Taiwan considered?
There's
a
a
little
whole.
turd in
I
the
should have researched it, but I know
bucket.
that the Chinese, Taiwan wants to break off, have independence, that kind of thing.
well, they'll get it someday.
And it's inevitable. It's the ebb and flow
Yeah.
of history.
Oh, come on.
Look
It'll
it up.
happen.
Look it up, Charlie. I mean,
It'll
there's a little
happen,
country
Charlie.
called America. we used to, the British used to not like it when we were called a country.
Yeah, that's true, Charlie.
And,
Look it up. Taiwan will be on its own sooner than you can snap your fingers.
Actually, no. Redis didn't explain that to me, how that works. And your point of view on it, a Chinese point of view.
Yeah. All right.
And we'll get into it.
Thank
and we'll become a
you,
real...
Charlie Wang.
Thank you.
Loyal
And,
listener. Next email, please.
That's it.
No. This next email is from Steve Greenberg.
This is a fake.
Okay. You're good.
Nicely done, Jackie.
Yes.
Next email for real? No? We're done?
Okay, one of these days I will put the effort into writing the fake email.
And make it good.
And make it good. But Jackie always seems to sniff them
I
out.
always know a liar.
She's a smart one. So that's it then. We're done?
Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. All right, everybody. That was episode 16 of the Grandma's Virginity podcast, the Four Loko episode. We're going to go ahead and do something a little bit different here. We're going to end the show on the Four Loko song. Yeah, baby. So here we are.
You'll be hearing this.
Four
So,
Loko.
thank you to our very special guest, Kent Osborne. Please check out Adventure Time. Rent. Don't be a Philistine. Rent Hannah Takes the Stairs.
And also Kent's comic? My Cat and I. No, me and my cat.
Something.
No, what is it?
www.
It's called Hairball.
Hairball.com. Is it hairball.com?
Here's the thing, kids. If you really want to look it up, www.hairball.com, or if that doesn't work, www.mycatandI.com. If that doesn't work, www.meandmycat.com. www.cattimesandme.com.
Okay.
One of those will work.
All great potential titles.
I'll put a link on the Facebook page.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Wait, do you guys want to see a cock trick?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Really?
Wait, with your
All right.
penis
Yeah.
really out? Is it
Yeah,
gonna be-
yeah.
I guess I've already seen your penis.
Yeah, get ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is good podcast.
No, it's great. Go
okay,
ahead.
ready? Okay, I'm gonna do the hamburger.
Okay, Kent's going to whip out his penis and do a trick.
Believe it.
Okay, here we go.
I hope the
This
Four
is
Loko
great.
song is long enough.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'll loop
Make
it.
sure you get really close to Justin's face.
Oh my God.
Wait, why me? I think Ryan, both of us. Come on. No favorites.
Okay, watch your
Ryan, here we
go.
go. Holy shit! Oh my God.
Well,
He one testicle up top, the other at the bottom. Those are the buns.
And I can do Birth of a Nation.
Okay, yeah.
That's
please.
one I wrote.
Yes, Birth of a Nation.
Okay.
Can we take pictures of this?
It's Rebecca Romaine's favorite.
Okay, here we go. Birth of a Nation. This is what he
Ryan's
does.
getting uncomfortable,
No,
but
these-
kind of excited.
Wait.
so
So
impressive.
he hangs out with John Stamos and okay.
Yeah.
And shows him his. Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Is that supposed to be cool?
Oh
Birth of
my
a Nation.
Wait, is that because it was a Klansman? Like, it looked like your penis was emerging from a Ku Klux
Oh my
Klan hood.
God.
Is that what the idea there?
It's very complex.
Holy shit.
You should have that a link to that on your Facebook page.
Well,
Oh
do
my
a little
God.
gif of that.
Oh, fuck. Four Loko.
Well, Kent, thank you and thank your penis for
Yeah.
the acting
Anytime.
chops.
They'll want you back after that.
Real quick, I want a special thank to Brian Wieselmierski for the episode art for this episode. He did a very good job. Thank you, Brian, for that, and hopefully he'll do some more in the future. I want to also thank Mario for stopping
Mario, thank you very much.
by. Rich Fulcher
Rich
for his
Fulcher,
Mr. Scoops
Puffy
performance.
Chair,
and Puffy Chair.
and all the crazy
Abed.
characters that stopped by.
That's right.
And Abed Gay, thank you very much. Check out
All right, guys.
on channel101.com.
We'll see you next week for episode 17, or maybe, when it happens.
And check out the Facebook page.
You know us. We're a little flaky
Yeah, who knows?
All right.
Keep on your toes.
lately. Bye.
Oh boy, I just drank a couple of caps of Four Loko, and look, I'm loco for the loco. I'm loco for them locos. Oh yeah, but seriously, send us your fancy emails to grandmasvirginity@gmail.com and let us know where you're from. Come on, Taiwan, I'm talking to you. Rate us on iTunes. Still talking to you, Taiwan. Join our Facebook page by going to pigsarepeople.com. Don't be stupid about it, just do it. Special thanks to Brian Weissel for the episode art, and thanks to Rich Fulcher for his portrayal of Mr. Scoops. Follow us on Twitter @Grand's Virginity. Follow me on Twitter too. at VoiceOver Studio. I'm your announcer, Smith Harrison, reminding you to tune in next time. And don't be a dummy. Nah, don't be a dummy. Be serious. And tune in next time. Don't be a dummy face.
Flavor,